we're going to be looking at how the operator selection phase is going to go.
Yeah, I mean, Icebox is one of my personally favorite map in the entire Valorant map. I mean, like map pool. But I mean, I this is the first time that we are going to be casting an Icebox in this tournament. I'm pretty forward. I mean, I'm looking forward to this because Icebox, as we all know, is like a bit favoring the attackers, and it's going to take a lot of time for the defenders to leave one side and to go for the other when there is going to be a side that is going to be attacked first. But other than that, it's going to be giving a lot of engagements, and Icebox having a lot of narrow and long corridors. It's going to be a lot of operator shots that's going to be like, it's going to
Yeah, very
give us
true. And as
something to
we are
look
talking,
forward
we
to.
have the operator selections that's going to be coming in for Team NGAS 2. It's going to be Lucati on Sage, Masters on Reina, Baron on Viper, and Fugitive is going to be playing on Jet, and last Bichu is going to be playing on Sova. On the other side, we see Gaga as well as us always is going to be sticking on to his Reina pick. Aki, who was playing the Duelist last game, is going to be picking up onto a Sova as far as now. Khalil is going to be going for the Jet pick, and it's going to be a Viper, Sage, and a Sova pick for them coming in. It's a very decent lineup. If you actually look at it pretty close, there's not really much difference. It's the same lineup from the both sides. It's very common, like, and it's a very good lineup coming in from both sides. It's very default, and we see a Jet playing a Jet Viper combo. The duel between Masters and Gaga is going to be something we have to look forward to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, exactly after everything that happened in yesterday's match, where Gaga was just, I mean, he was on a roll. Like he was destroying his opponents yesterday.
And we've
His
also
aim
seen
was so nice.
look at he plays Sentinel very well. He has been picking them,
That's true.
giving them very good picks in very needed times. We've also seen them play in different matches in different places. And as we're speaking, there comes the first round, and it's gonna be
NGAS 2 going on the defensive. Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting take to see how NGAS is going to be performing on the defensive half, as we had discussed earlier that Icebox will be favoring the attackers a little bit. But however, if you know how to go for the retakes and to hold down a site efficiently, then you're gonna get the advantage out of it. So 3 seconds into the first round, the first pistol round, which is gonna determine a lot of things, giving a lot of opportunities for the winning team and giving them a lot of eco bonuses too. So we're gonna be seeing an all-man rush onto side A by built with boomers here. We could see the Reina, who is just dashing onto the side, getting the kill onto Masters. Gaga getting the second kill onto Fugitive, and Bichu is going to be shutting down Gaga, not making sure that he's not going to get any more kills further. The spike goes down. There comes the shock dart, damaging Bichu. He is on his 80 HP. It's going to be a 4v3 situation. However, the man advantage is with Nogas too, and that's going to be nullified with the kill onto Lucky by Aki. And Bichu gets the kill onto Aki back. It's going to be a 2v3, and just like that, Onion with the kill onto Bichu, and Dunkbin get a kill onto Baron. Going to be securing the round, the first round for built with boomers. And the first pistol round they were able to take it down, which means that they're going to be getting a bonus round, as well as going to go forward with a round where they'll be having submissions in their hand. It's going to be pretty aggressive, but Gaga is going for a Vandal pick. Wow. Okay. I mean,
yeah, and it's going to be a B-side take this time. We still see both the duelists off the defense who's going to be playing in A side, while Sage is going to be playing inside Kitchen, and Viper's going to be the solo player playing inside B. And there comes the push that's going to be coming in for the attackers. They're going to be going in massive. There comes the dart, which is not going to be detecting anybody. And there comes the rotate from the defenders. They all know it's going to be a B-side take. They all come into the side. There goes the wall up, and plant will be up anytime now. And they try to take down the wall, and it's not on their end. Khalil goes for the one, and that's going to be a 3v2 situation. Khalil is not going to be stopped any second now. And we do see Gaga taking down Masters, and Fugitive is going to be the one who's going to be taking down Khalil. That's going to be the first kill for Team NGAS. This round, Gaga's going to go for one on Fugitive. That's the one man alive, and that's going to be two players speaking on him, and Gaga goes for the third, and that's going to be the second round finished. And without losing much guns, they actually made it pretty well. It's going to be a bonus round for the attackers. That's going to be boomers.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that Gaga was able to secure 5 kills within the first 2 rounds. I mean, he's doing a good job playing as a duelist, and I should say that he's able to take those crucial opening frags. this is going to be a lot of detrimental factor for Team NGAS.
Yeah,
and
but
however,
as we were talking, we do see a technical pause that is coming. Yeah, and you guys will be seeing us any second now. Oh, hello there.
Yeah.
So,
What's
as
up,
we were
guys?
talking, that's the 2 rounds that had happened.
Yeah.
And we do see, like, this is the first round the defenders are going to be picking up their assault rifles. Anything can happen from now on too. Like, we can't decide anything with the pistol rounds other than the economy advantage that the attackers have. Other than that, there's nothing actually decided in this game, and it's going to be very crucial onto how this round is going to go. And we did see Future actually taking out one player of the attackers last round, putting a small dent onto their pockets for the attackers. So what do you see? What do you think about the matchup that we have got right now? The same lineups on both sides. Nothing has been changed.
Nothing has been changed from both these teams. They have exactly the copycat, the mirror agents being selected by both NCAS2 and Built with Boomers here. First 2 rounds being taken quite comfortably by Built with Boomers, which is going to be putting them into a massive advantage. But however, we do know that Icebox is going to be a bit leaning towards the attackers. But however, we can't say things like, who is going to be coming out of the first half, because we just 2 rounds down. Anything could go on any other's way. But I mean, from Built with Boomers side, I should say that eliminating Gaga should be one of, I mean for Nogas too, my apologies, eliminating Gaga should be one of their prime target, I should say, because he is able to open things up for his team. So he is able to get those crucial
we've
initial
also
frags.
seen Masters taking very, very crucial picks onto in the map Haven in a different tournament that me and Rocky had casted. So Masters has always proven to be a very good shot. So he's also on Reina this round.
Yeah, and for all of you guys who don't know this fact, there is something that is it? I remember it to be Nogas, but correct me if I'm wrong, Nightwing. But Nogas tend to take their rounds when they have a save.
I think it was Nogas too. I'm not really sure about it, but I do remember seeing a lot of games where they actually win their save rounds. So they are a very calm and composed team. They have their fraggers set. It was just the pistol rounds. We really can't judge anything according to that right now. And we'll be going into the match anytime now, and the stream will be back as soon as possible.
Yeah. Oh.
Still see the technical pause that's going to be going on. We don't know what's actually happening here. Maybe we need to look into it. I'm not pretty sure what is the problem that the defenders are facing. Maybe they're actually oh, okay. I really thought I don't think they're going to be planning something, but they're just.
Is that is this like a tribal ritual or something?
I don't know. They have all dropped their classics in the center. if I'm not really sure if you guys can see it on the stream, but we do see 4 players of Team NGAS just turning around on their classics. I really don't know what's happening here, but the game
all this camera movements.
Yeah.
The Vandal is also being dropped. I think this is gonna be a sacrificial ceremony that Team NGAS have initiated to make sure that they get their victory, or I don't know if they're planning some voodoo stuff onto Team Built with Boomers. I mean, however, just like that, you have to wait until the game resumes, and this is going to be pretty interesting to see how the map is gonna go between these 2 teams. So let's see.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Down Gaga, that's the first pick. And as I was talking already, the assault rifle is making magic in the hands of Bichu. And so is going to be picking up. That is going to be Aki who's going to be picking up Gaga's assault rifle. It's going to be a 4v5 situation. The So is going to be droning out into mid. They are planning to go for a B push where Aki has already pushed up onto tubes. Aki has not been detected. He can go for the peek into Boiler, but Khalil is going to be taking down Baron, and Baron, the Viper who has been taken down on B, that's going to be Sage left all alone inside B side, and Khalil, I have a feeling that he has picked up a gun for himself, and that's going to be the Phantom on Khalil's hand. So we do see two players slowly pushing back into A side, that too with this Viper wall, and oh, there comes the shots, and Bichu is going to be taking down Aki. That's going to be the second kill for Bichu in this round. The Jet has completely left B side, and he's also going to slowly push up into A side, and we do see the Jet lurking in heaven. He didn't notice him. Onion, what are you doing? How can you not notice him? And he does get taken down. That is a good trade coming in, but he was already noticed, but not in Onion's eyes. That's going to be Ngas. Masters, who's already inside side, who's going to be maybe making a play onto the planter any second now. And look at he's going to be taking down Onion, and the last player alive is going to be Khalil, and look at he's going to be taking him down as well. That is going to be the first round coming in for Ngas, and that is going to be the assault rifle round as well. And as I was already talking, they are a very good shot when it comes to assault rifle. They have proved it before, and they have been doing it right now. And it was a good round coming in from Boomers too, like it was their bonus. But Onion not noticing the person on nest actually.
Yeah, that was pretty unlucky from his side, because that engagement shouldn't have happened. Fugitive shouldn't have got that kill, but however Onion was able to refrag it. But then that doesn't make up for it, right? Because you have already lost the man advantage that you had. So yeah, going on to the fourth round. Ngas were able to win the previous one, which means that they are going to be pressing forward with their assault rifles in their hand. But however, Gaga has an assault rifle on his arsenal too. And he's going to be pushing the side B with his team. And however, this is going to be a lot of mayhem being crossed at B side, as there are going to be two Viper walls which are already being established. And Khalil, with the smokes of his own, tries to push inside, but Baron is going to shut him down. It's going to be a 4v5 for the attacking team, which is built with Boomers here, starting with a deficit. But however, let's see if there are any trades that comes in from their side in order to nullify the effect. Gaga still waiting patiently right outside the Viper wall, goes for a peek, finds one inside the crate, goes for the spray, but unfortunately doesn't get anyone. He gets hit in return, but however, that's not much. He has lost like somewhere around 15 of his HP in overall, including his shield. So we can still see Built with Boomer slowly lurking behind yellow crates, and two members of their team are watching their flank, and they're going towards the mid. However, the Reina and the Jet of Nogas are also positioning themselves towards mid and right outside tube. So there's going to be an engagement which might be coming out of the mid between Reina and the Sova. But however, Luckity is going to come on top of this engagement, getting the kill onto Gaga, and Bichu is going to be ending things for Onion, which means that the attackers have lost a sizable amounts of their team. It's going to be a 2v5 situation that's going to be really dire for their side.
Yeah, and with 15 seconds remaining, they really don't have any hope right now. That's going to be Drunk Pain getting one on to Baron. Baron gets refragged when Luckity takes down his counterpart Sage, and Masters is going to be going all the way to CT to pick this one, and he does get the pick. That was a very clever pick. He didn't want to take any risk. Masters goes for a kill onto Aki, and that's the end of fourth round with 2-2 on each sides.
So yeah, the first 4 rounds down, and initially Built with Boomers had the advantage where they were able to win the first pistol round and also take control of the bonus round. But however, Team Ngas have reversed the polarity by winning the next 2 consecutive rounds. So I think it's safe to say that we could be seeing a match which is going to be going a little bit close towards a neck-to-neck engagement. But let's see how the rest of the first half goes. The first half of the attacking phase for a team built with boomers, and Kalel has already activated his ultimate. This is going to be an all-men push side into A. If you guys have noticed something, they never invest people towards mid. They always invest people towards one side. And Kalel gets shut down by Masters. That's going to be a costly engagement. And Aki with the Marshall gets the kill onto Masters. And Bichu shuts down Gaga. What's happening? Back-to-back engagements inside A here, and just like that, Drunkpain with the ghost in his hand. He's looking forward for some pick, but Fugitive is going to be ending things up for Aki. And what a shot! Drunkbane gets a kill onto Fugitive with the ghost. Going to be healing himself, but they are going to be going on a 2v3. However, the Sage has the ultimate. She can go for the revive, but there's going to be the Viper of Baron slowly creeping up behind him. This is going to be the perfect timing if Baron is able to take it, but unfortunately, 2 members of Team Nogas were eliminated, and Onion is going to be eliminating the second one onto Luckity. Baron gets the flank kill onto Onion. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. He is going for the snake bite, and this is going to be a 1v1, and the plant has gone down. Gaga is trying for the plant, but unfortunately, I don't know what. There's going to be an engagement between both of these guys.
He's on 1 HP.
He's on 1 HP, so this is almost curtains down for Gaga. Until if he is able to take the head of Baron, but he doesn't. There's going to be a body shot kill for Baron. Unfortunate for Gaga, he didn't have the HP advantage on his side. But well played by team built with boomers here. The opening kill with the Marshall was pretty impressive, and the ghost one onto Nest was also pretty impressive. They were able to turn things around.
Them getting 4 picks was good enough, but to be honest, they didn't expect the flank from Baron. Baron was in the right time at the right spot, and he actually won the round for his team. So they are going to be happy with it. They're going to be happy with the round win, but oh, there comes the judge play because he already has his ult.
Yeah, I mean,
he's going to pop out his ult, he's going to take out the judge. Yeah, that's going to be very hard to fight against.
That's really true. In a close quarters engagement with the inside a Viper's ultimate and the judge, it's going to be pretty devastating because you're already in a HP deficit. And the Viper of Baron hears that every member have committed for an A side push. He has popped up his ultimate, slowly creeping into the smokes with the judge in his hand. If there's going to be anyone, any poor soul who's going to get trapped inside the smoke, close range with him, I mean, I just rest for his soul to rest in peace. But however, Baron thinks with Onion, and there's going to be an engagement between Kalel, but however, the kill is going to be secured by Gaga. Fugitive gets the operator kill onto Gaga. Kalel is going to take another one onto Fugitive. Drunkpain with the kill onto Baron.
Wow. That is the Viper ultimate.
That is the Viper ultimate being taken down. So that is pretty unfortunate for Team Nogas, and Drunkpain is going to go for the plan. It's all up to Bichu and the Reina in order to take back control of the side. And that's a shock that comes up for Bichu. What? Drunkpain gets eliminated, and it's a 2v2, and the plan has been stopped. So they have to take back this fight, go for the defuse, go for the plan, and then they have to successfully control it. Kal-El went for the pick, but Bichu is going to end things up for Kal-El. What are we seeing? The tables turned almost instantaneously. What a round. Bichu, I think he was the momentum shift for Team Ngas here with a kill on the shot with denying the plan.
You had the whole side to yourself. You don't plan default, man. You had the whole side to yourself, and Bichu was ready with his shock darts. When you go plant for default, he is going to hit you with that shock dart, and that shock dart came in clutch, getting him that round, and Khalil also peeking onto him even after that engagement. Khalil was taken down by Bichu getting 2 kills in the 2v3, and finishing up the things was Masters, who's going to be getting the kill onto the other server.
Yeah, I mean, at least they were able to retrieve back the operator, so, which means, oh, okay, so we are seeing something quite different here, because all 4 members from Team Build with Boomers is going to be pushing right onto Tube, and there's going to be an engagement, and Khalil comes on top of it as he gets a kill onto Fugitive. It's going to be, and that was pretty unfortunate for Gaga. He gets shut down by Baron, but almost instantaneously Khalil is going to refresh. He gets the kill. Khalil,
what are you looking at?
No, why? Oh, this is pretty unfortunate for Onion. That was curtains down. But however, the plan is going to go down for Team Built with Boomers, and it's going to be a 2v2 after Aki secures the kill onto Bichu, and Luckity gets the kill onto Aki almost instantaneous. And Luckity, what a player, man. He gets the kill onto Drunkpain, eliminating the possibilities for Team Built with Boomers to take this round.
I was already saying, Luckity as a Sentinel, he has been playing so well in a lot of games that we've seen, and he's doing the same thing even now, and that, I mean, anybody who takes the orb is not, it's not gonna matter because Baron's the only one without the ultimate, and everybody else have their ultimates ready. And on the other side for Boomers, it's gonna be Gaga with ultimate ready, Onion with ultimate ready, and Aki has his Sova ultimate ready. It's going to be a save round that's going to be coming in for them. But they can actually bring this back if Onion actually ults, get the plant down, gets a few picks inside his Viper pit. But let's see how this is going to turn around. And it's 5-2 after 7 rounds in advantage to Nogas 2.
Yeah, pretty solid. I should say three consecutive round victories for. I mean, is it 5? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It was a 5 consecutive rounds victory for Team Nogas 2, and they have been doing a pretty solid work here. However, there is going to be an engagement between the Masters and Drunkpain. Masters coming out on top of it, and Fugitive gets the Wallbang operator shot onto Onion. Wow, that was pretty impressive. Look at he shuts down Aki, and just like that, built with boomers are 3 men down. What a disadvantage is this to him? If you see, the entire team of Team Nogas is running out of their side. They're going to be the ones who are pushing the attackers. Luckily, coming out of this, as the victor of the second engagement, there's going to be one between Kalel. Unfortunately, he's not able to land the shots with this with the Sheriff, and Bichu will be able to eliminate him. I mean, this was the flawless round. After this was the first flawless round, I should say, in this matchup. But
And there's something very interesting that I want everybody to know, that Nogas' team 1 and 2, both of them have reached the semi-finals of Zenminds Esports Valorant Tournament, which is actually a great feat. Both the teams coming in and actually going up to the semis, and both of them playing it really well. That is very good. And the other 2 semi-finalists are going to be team built with boomers that are playing right now, and the other team is Team Dexterous that had defeated Radioactive Monkeys in the morning.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good
Masters on to Khalil. That's going to be the first kill for the round, and they are going to be pushing in, but Masters is going to be retreating back, and that is something very clever. Maybe the Viper ult will go down, and there comes the shot onto him.
Yeah, Bichu gets he gets so much of his HP down, but however he's going to be activating his ultimate, getting the kill on Onion, and Drunkpain is going to end things up for Luckity. It's a 3v3 situation after Gaga gets the kill onto Masters, and I should say that the plan should be going down successfully this time around. And there comes the operator of Fugitive with the Jet. Will he be able to get the kill onto the Soma? He gets the kill while Baron gets the kill onto Drunkpain. What a beauty, you guys were able to pull back that side control retake, and that was pretty impressive from Team Nogas and Nogas 2, I should say. As you correctly said, there are 2 Nogas in this tournament that they have qualified till now to the semi-finals, and I should say if they are able to make it to the finals, then that should be pretty interesting to see which team of Nogas comes on top of the other. Maybe that should spice things up. However,
we can definitely speculate on that, but for now, let's just see how this round is going to be going, because every game is going to be BO3. So anything can happen. That's going to be a game of Valorant, and there comes the operator, which is going to be peeking directly into B tunnel. Gaga and Onion are slowly lurking up onto B, but they're not going to be pushing it, at least for now. The operator is going to be pushing back slowly. Maybe Gaga will take a peek anytime now, getting his head taken off. There comes the peek. Maybe he'll be taken off. Oh, he does miss, but Pichu's going to be getting a kill onto Khalil there. Aki's going to be trading Masters, and that's going to be a 4v4 situation, while the other attackers are going to be pushing into B side. And there is going to be an operator up on Snowman, and there is going to be a person playing right on Tallbox in B side. There comes a shot onto Lukity, but it's not going to be landing. And there comes the ult out of Fugitive's hand. Fugitive is going to be flying. Fugitive gets taken down. Maybe not. Fugitive is going to be taking down Gaga. That's going to be a 3v4 situation for the attackers, though the plant has been going down. The Viper.
Drunkpain with a kill onto Bichu. Wow, he goes for 2 kills, and then Luckity is going to end things up for Drunkpain. And just like that, Luckity has revived Baron. So this is going to be falling under the advantage of the defensive team, as Sova of Aki is going to be the only person who is going to be making sure that the spike doesn't get diffused. He gets 1. It's a 1v2. Going to be 2 players from the defensive team, who is Nogas going to be pushing from the Viper wall. Gets his second engagement onto Fugitive. No way, bro! What did you do? What did we just witness? A 4K coming from the Sova of Aki.
That is the first round victory in the last 8 rounds, and it has come from Aki. I'm not going to say anything about this, but yesterday something similar happened when Aki actually aced the pistol round.
Yeah. And we could see some clutch plays from this man. Yeah, I mean, keep an eye on this fellow. I mean, he's capable of pulling off a lot of clutch plays for his team, but I wasn't expecting such a mistake being done from Nogas' part, I should say, because they were giving him a 1v1 advantage fights. But however, it doesn't matter now. The round is over, and it's fallen under the hands of Built with Boomers. Kalil has already activated his ultimate, and he's going to be ready to push the side. But however, Team Built with Boomers is hesitating a bit. They're still confused on to what to choose, and Onion gets the kill onto Baron, and Masters gets one onto Gaga. Just like that, both these teams have lost one man from each of their side. And Masters is going to end things up for Kalil. Are we seeing a team Nogas 2 playing this a bit aggressive? I don't know, but Drunkman gets the revive onto Gaga, which means that the lost advantage, the lost advantage is being taken back. So it's going to be a 4v4 yet again, and the attacking team Built with Boomers haven't yet decided on to which side to take. They're going to be positioned as two players onto mid, and there's going to be two players slowly creeping up their way onto B side. From the looks of it, it's going to be a B side take, but however, Luckity comes on top of the engagement with Gaga in tubes. That's going to be pretty depressing for Team Built with Boomers, as they have lost their flasher and they have lost one of their potentially the best fraggers this tournament has seen, I should say. It's going to be a 3v4. They have to go for the plan. There goes the Viper wall from Onion, and Aki is slowly making his way towards default, but it's the Sage who has the spike in her hand. He has to go down, but however, she has stopped after hearing the sound of people rotating back. Luckity gets the kill onto Drunkpain. Aki gets the kill back onto Luckity, and it's going to be Fugitive with the operator kill onto Aki. Will Onion be able to clutch it? No, unfortunately, Fugitive with the Ion operator. That beautiful finisher we just witnessed, ending things up for Team Built with Boomers.
That's going to be the last round of this half that has got to come, and 8-3 after 11 rounds on the advantage of NGAS 2. NGAS 2 have been playing very, very well. And I must say, Luckity and Bichu, it's not the duelists that stop fragging. Not for both the teams. It is the Sage and the Sova fragging out for both the teams, at least for now.
At least for now, yeah.
So we did see Luckity play very well on most parts, and yet again he is showing his power here too. And there comes the dart between both the teams. Aki's, and there goes shot on to Gaga. Gaga gets taken down, and Fusion is going to be getting the first kill for this round. There comes the Martian shot. Aki is going to be missing it, and he's also going to be missing half of his HP. And he goes for the kill on to Masters, and there comes the wall bang, and Sova drone is going to be detecting the operator any second now. Baron is going to be ulting inside of B side. He's going to Cal is slowly going to creep inside, try to get, and he will get him. What a play coming in from Cal.
Baron is not able to fully play to his ultimate. That's pretty unfortunate for him, but this time he was eliminated almost instantaneously. The ultimate was popped off. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
and
he's going to be positioned in Snowman, while Bichu is going to be slowly pushing up onto Kitchen. There comes the shots between these two players, and that's going to be a 3v4 situation, and 3 players left on the attacker side. The operator has come up, and there will be a plant going up on top this time, and there comes the shot. Oh, and he is going to be taking him down. Tries to flank him. It's going to be the last player alive. That's going to be Luckity, who's all alone inside B. He has to rotate all the way here. This might as well be Built with Boomers' round.
Yeah,
it is going to be a 1v4 situation, and they have been all placed perfectly well. And Aki is going to be peeking from, Carol is going to be peeking from above the tubes, and he's going to be getting a pick onto Luckity to end the first half. It's going to be 8-4 on the advantage of NGAS, with the last round going to Boomers.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty solid round coming in from Built with Boomers. They were able to take 4 rounds from their attacking half. But however, we are going to be seeing them going on to putting on the defensive shoes, and it's going to be Nogas too with the attacking advantage. But let's see if they are able to take a lot of the attacking advantage that the map has to offer. And yeah, as we were speaking, there is a technical pause being called from Team Built with Boomers, and I think we are going to be switching to the casters this any second now. And
we're going to be switching to the casters tag, and I just see somebody on chat saying the caster really seems like they are an operator. Yeah, Rocky.
I'm not sure if it's me, bro. I mean.
Rocky definitely likes the air operator. That is very true, my man. You have been watching the streams very closely. He loves the air operator, and as we can see, it's the first half that got over. And hello, we are back again. It's 8-4 to the advantage of Nogas 2. The last round was actually pretty well played by Boomers, though they had less economy. The kill coming in from Khalil onto the Viper ult, which actually gave them an opening, pushing people into B side, while the others were attacking A, getting 1v1s and actually winning the round.
Yeah,
It was
that's true.
perfect. It was perfect flank onto the operator too. Fugitive was holding on hell while 3 people were pushing him. He wasn't able to take anybody down. And any second now, we'll be seeing the second half starting. But for now, it's going to be a pass.
Yeah, pretty well played first half from both the teams, I should say. But initially, Team Built with Boomers had the momentum when they won the first 2 rounds. But there was an immediate switch in the momentum for Team Nogas too when they were able to secure 7 consecutive rounds to their hands. And then came the clutch play of Aki, which demolished the hopes of Team Nogas too to get a flawless continuation. But however, we are underway on to the second half. And there's going to be...
half the HP taken from Masters. And that's going to be half the HP taken from Sova as well. It's going to be... They're already on HP disadvantage, but Aki's also be going to get so much bullets on himself and Fugitive. And Baron have taken 1 for each, and that's going to be Onion getting a kill onto Fugitive, but Baron's going to be getting 1 onto Gaga, and that's going to be 1v4 for Kal-El. It's going to be pretty hard with the revolver in his hand. If he hits his shots well, then maybe he has a chance. But 2 players are going to be pushing him close, and that's going to be the kill coming in from Masters, and that's Kal-El taken down, and that's going to be the 9th round for Team Engas.
Oh yeah, Team Engas were able to win their first half of their attacking, the second half of the attacking phase, and winning the pistol round yet again. They are going to be having the advantage of investing their allowances onto submachine guns. But however, if we are going to see that Built with Boomers are able to bring back this round into their favor, it means that both of their economies are almost going to be the same going forward to the next round. But however, this is going to be almost like a bonus round coming in favor of Team Nogas too. I mean, even if they lose it, they still have the economy, but the next round, that's going to be favoring Nogas too a bit. But however, we are going to be going into the round.
The shot is going to get 1 pick, and Carl's been taken down, but he still did the damage. Master takes that one on Onion, and Master goes for another one. Aki gets taken on. Gaga's going to be getting 1 kill, but not anymore. And Fusion's going to be finishing the
what
round.
Was the engagement? Did anyone have a stopwatch? Like, how many seconds did the round go? I didn't watch the timer because I was like processing that during the first start of the round. Each and every member from both the teams were inside A, and I was like, okay, then that's gonna be like a war zone that's gonna be happening inside A. But however, I don't have I exactly don't understand the fact that how Team Built with Boomers were able to scramble each and every members. Did they expect a 5-man push onto side A? Nobody knows, but that was well placed by them. But unfortunately, Team Nogas were able to come out of it. Going on to the next round, there is gonna be a split push, I suppose. That's gonna be taken down, and so is slowly going to make his way into side A, and he gets the engagement onto Kal-El, who was drafting onto a better angle, but unfortunately gets shut down. So which means that the defensive team have a disadvantage, a numbers disadvantage. Gaga with the Vandal that he has Masters, but he gets traded back by Baron. Unfortunately, the Vandal is gonna go to the hands of Team Nogas too. That's pretty expensive from theirs. I mean, for Team Built with Boomers, but unfortunately, I don't think the Vandal has been picked up yet. Is it lying on the floor?
It has not been. They don't really aren't going to invest anything on that. There goes the plant. That was a very good wall coming in from the Sage. Such a close wall which can't be attacked by the defenders.
By the defenders, well correctly said. And this is going to be a post-plan situation where Team Nogas are going to be going on a fair 3v3, but unfortunately it is a post-plan, so the defenders are they are going to be forced to take the engagement, right? But the attackers can just delay it as much as they can because they are almost secured to make sure that the defenders they could take it. But however, Aki is going to be slowly creeping up behind both of these members from Team Nogas. He's going to get one onto Fugitive, going through the Viper Smoke. Onion is inside Viper Smoke, getting the kill onto Luckity, and Aki with the kill onto Baron. This means that this round is going to be going under the hands of Team Built with Boomers. I should say that slow walk from Aki behind Yellow Courage was the play for this round. I'm pretty sure that
there was something funny that was happening. The Viper actually walked out of her smoke while the Sage actually walked inside the smoke, and they both didn't notice each other, and they're just walking through it. But it was a good round coming in from Aki. Aki had actually clutched out for them with the 3K. It's going to be a 10-5, 16th round incoming with Engas in the lead.
I mean, yeah, Engas are just like 3 rounds away from securing the first map, which is Icebox, and that's going to be the first map victory for them in the semi-finals against Team Built with Boomers. Both of these teams have been giving their potential best against each other. See Gaga influencing a lot to his team. As I was saying, he gets the kill onto the Masters, the counter Rhina, and Luckity gets one for himself onto Kal-El. That's gonna be a 4v4 situation for both the teams, having equal number of agents. Gaga worsening the things for Team NGAS 2 here with the second kill onto Bichu in this round. And that's gonna be pretty like disadvantageous for Team NGAS 2, but however Luckity takes down the Owl drone, and that's going to be an engagement. Gaga gets the kill onto Luckity. Unfortunately, Luckity whiffed his shots, and Gaga is going to punish him for it. That's going to be a 4v2, heavily favoring the defending team here. My apologies. Sanaki is making things worse for Team NGAS 2 here with a kill onto Baron, but Fugitive managed to get a kill onto one with the operator in his hand. He has to play this a bit safer, because if the opponent manages to get the hand onto the operator, then unfortunately Fugitive was locked onto one part of the he was locked onto watching one angle, and there was and then there was the other person from Team Built with Boomers flanking him from the other side, securing the kill and securing the operator too.
It was a good round coming in from the defenders. The aggression that they had used there actually worked in their favor. With the trades coming in at the first time, then Gaga going for 2 more kills. It just came down to gunfire and not much of utility play in that round, at least. And the op falls into the hands of the Jet, but the Jet's going to be playing inside B side while the attackers are going to be pushing into A and mid. It's going to be a safe round coming in for Team NGAS, and they are going to be slowly creeping up onto A with the Rhina, Jet, and Soa, who's going to be the ones who's going to be pushing, while Sage with the Spike is actually going to be holding out onto the mid flank.
Yep, Gaga open things up. Yeah, with Bichu, but however
from Masters got... Whoa, what an escape, man. He got a kill, he pushed back. That is very, very, very well played.
Yeah, and just like that, the advantage that initially the attacking team had, I suppose, was nullified with the second kill. But however, it's going to be a 4v4 engagement, and we could see the Sage of Luckity and the Viper, I suppose that's Baron, slowly making their way through tubes. But there is the enemy Viper sitting right under it, but he's outside. Gets the engagement, wins it against Fugitive. So, which means that Team NGAS are going up against a numbers disadvantage. But however, there isn't any member from Team Boomers on to see, and that's expensive. Big now, as this has managed to distract everyone onto site A, and Drunkbane is going to shut things up for Masters. Baron with the kill onto Kal-El, who's going to make sure that this is. Oh, there was a
player on B side with the operator.
Player on B side. I didn't notice that. Yeah. I didn't notice that. My apologies. But however, the plan goes down, and it's a 2v3. The operator is secured, I suppose. Spectre in his hand is going to be holding the smoke. The smoke is popped up. I mean, with this, I should say even the smoke and the Viper's ultimate and Spectre is also a deadly combination, I should say. And there was someone who jumped up the wall, and Baron didn't unfortunately notice that Drunkbane is going to slam dunk onto Baron with the Phantom in his hand. And Team Built with Boomers are going to take back this round. Also, their operator that they lost on B side.
Yeah, but let's be very honest. I really thought Khalil is going to be finishing things there, because he heard the players coming from kitchen. He was holding it with the operator, but he gets taken down with the revolver. That was very unlucky on his part. There was such a good play coming in from Baron and Luckity. They almost had that round secured, but they weren't able to at the end. And it's going to be the 18th round that's going to be coming up, with both the teams having full buys to each other. Khalil's going to be on the operator yet again, and he's going to be playing B side with the Viper.
Yeah, interesting to see Team Built with Boomers are able to bring some momentum into their favor, winning like 3 rounds after the first half, making the gap between, closing the gap slowly between Team NGAS 2. That's pretty advantageous on their side. They're going to be seeing a split push coming in from Team NGAS 2 as 2 players from. Oh no!
The first pick, he may be the second. He actually notices there's a player here. He might be peeking any second now, but it is going to be Masters who's going to be slowly creeping up onto him from the other side. He's going to get a tap onto him from the head. What is this? What is this? They both are just holding the angle. They both don't know. They both are... Well, Gaga takes down 2 on the other side, and Baron's going to be taken out. No, there comes the dash from Kyle. Kyle's going to be peeking at any second now. He's going to be taken down by Masters. There's going to be a 2v2 situation. The Spike, which is still going to be on base, will be retrieved by the Reyna any second now. While the Viper already has pushed up onto Snowman, he's going to be getting the kill onto it. It's going to be a 1v2 situation for Gaga. Gaga's going to be going against Masters and Baron.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate Gaga has to take this round because there's going to be a safe plan that's going to be stuck by Masters here, which means that it's going to be a 1v2 post plan that he has to combat against. But mind you guys, Gaga is still has the potential of bringing out clutch plays from his side. But however, I think the Viper of Team Nogas is positioning herself for the lineup. But she might be taken down. But however, there's going to be an engagement right outside yellow box, and Masters comes on top of it as he runs down onto Gaga, cutting him down, closing the curtains for Team Built with Boomers this round. And they're just like that, they're just 2 rounds away from winning map 1.
But the engagement that was going on between the Jet and the Reina in B-Long, they were not noticing each other, but Masters coming in the top of that engagement. That is what actually won them the round. Him killing the operator. I'm not really sure who it was. It was Khalil. My bad. Apologies on that. Khalil was the one who peeked out onto the Reina, who actually got his head taken out in that engagement.
Yeah, well played by Team Ngas 2 there. They were able to win that round, closing the gap, closing the distance to the victory even further. But however, Kaga is going to be revealed. There comes the ultimate of the Sova. Unfortunately, missing Kaga both the times, and that ultimate isn't going to be, doing any harm to any agent from the defensive team. However, Kaga pops the flash and gets taken down almost instantaneously. Shotgun comes down. Trunk Pain with the kill onto Masters, with the kill onto Fugitive. Then this means that Nogas to have lost 2 of their members. They have lost 3 now, with Khaled securing the kill onto Bichu with the operator in his hand. What is happening? Team Ngas 2 are at a numbers disadvantage. They are at a lot of deficit right now, investing a lot of their utilities too, and a lot of their manpower. They have lost a lot of manpower. 2 people are going to be pushing through teams. He gets the kill. No, he doesn't. Baron gets the kill onto Unky. If he was able to win that engagement, I think that should have been an easy 2 kills onto inside the tube. But unfortunately, Ngas isn't going to give up any opportunities for that to happen. They are still slowly lurking
They do
inside.
still have the revive coming in from, that can come in from Lugerty. It's going to be the 2 players. They're just going to be holding on to Kitchen. They're going to be peeking up on Onion any second. Now Onion does see the gun barrel coming out. He's going to be holding it close. He goes for the shot. He misses it. And that's going to be a 2v3 situation. It is still handleable. They're going to be pushing up onto the B side because they spot the operator on A side. While all this is going on, the Sage of Team Boomers is actually going to be holding on the other side. It's going to be a safe plant coming on top of Kitchen. What a plant, what a play. And he does get detected. Drunkbane gets a kill onto Baron. He will take down one more, and Lickety is also taken down. And there goes 3 kills for Drunkbane, and what a round coming from Drunkbane. And that is going to be 11-8 after 19 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I should say that it was an intelligence position to plant coming from Team Ngas 2, because knowingly or unknowingly, there was the Sage of Built with Boomers who was coming for the flank. So if he had stuck the spike in the default, it would have been worse for Team Ngas 2. But however, the decision was good. But it was not.
Drunk pain.
It was his drunk pain. Yeah, it was his drunk pain.
Yeah, so Baron is going for his judge. I have a feeling he's going to be given an ult orb. They're going to help him get an ult orb, go for the ult, go for the plant, play inside a smoke, judge the people around. Yeah. So there comes the 20th round of the game. It's 11-8 in the advantage of Ngas even now. But after coming into defense, Team Boomers have actually played it very well. And there comes the ultimate from Aki. He had
he hasn't managed to take his
and he had no real information too. But Fugitive is going to be taking down Onion. Why would you push on to B main? That is going to be the first kill that's going to be coming up, and that's going to be Fused. Master's taking on Gaga. It's going to be a 3v5 situation for the defenders, which puts them in a very bad spot as they're already 3 rounds down.
Yeah,
it's going to be if pushing coming in, and there comes the ultimate, as I was saying. He was given this, and Kyle is going to be hitting a random shot through the smoke, which is not going to be hitting anybody. He's going to go for the plant. Aki takes down Luckety. That's going to be a 3v4 situation, even though he has taken down one member. There comes the Soa Dart, which is not going to be detecting anyone.
That is a very scary plant coming from Baron. Like, what does he have in mind? He still hasn't decided on the position where the plant is going to go. It's going to be pretty disadvantageous for Built with Boomers blindly pushing into the smoke, but Aki gets a kill on the beach of Fugitive with 2 onto Aki and Khalil. There's going to be the plant. There's going to be going inside the lower deck of the tall box. But however, Baron is not going to stick it.
Fugitive!
It is Fugitive with the 4K, and it's going to be just 1 round away for Team Ngas 2 to win their first map on semi-finals 1 against Team Built with Boomers. What a round it was, Baron. He was continuously confusing the team, confusing Built with Boomers with the audio cue of the plan being done, but I don't know what he was exactly planning to do there. If his plan was to confuse the attack, with the defenders, that exactly played in his way. Then team built with boomers, right? They exactly danced to his tunes, I should say. But Baron was, I should say, one of the biggest things for Team Ngasu in winning that previous round. However, this round is going to be very important for team built with boomers. They have to make sure that team Ngasu doesn't come on top of it. However, the Carl L is going to start things up for Fugitive. That's going to be a 4v5 situation for the attacking team, and they have to make sure that they don't lose any more man. You're going to give any man disadvantage, and just like that, luckily with the revive onto Fugitive. However, Carl L is going to shut down Bichu, and that 5v4 is brought back up. So this is going to be, I should say, a deficit situation for the attacking team, and they are going to be scrambling. There's Sarina who comes in through, and I think she's going to be going through, through the mid along with his team. But however, they come back. Master falls back into side A. That was a brilliant fake. But however, it's going to be two people from team built with Boomer still situated inside side A. That's the Cal L and the Reina, which is Gaga. And there's also the Sova who's holding mid, so he can come back to the side anytime he wants. Master's going for the blind here. Unfortunately, spots Kalil and gets the kill onto Kalil. Yeah, that was a clean headshot coming from his side. Fugitive with one onto Aki. Gaga gets the kill onto Fugitive. Baron gets one onto Gaga. He completely refrags him. This is going to be a 3v2 post-plan situation coming in for Team Ngasu. If they're able to successfully hold this off, then it means that it's curtains down on map 1 for Team built with Boomers. There comes the ultimate of Raina. Masters gets the kill onto Drunkwind. That's a 3v1. And unfortunately, Masters is gonna call the curtains for Team built with Boomers here. That's the end of map 1. Icebox and Team Nogas 2 coming on top of it. We still have 2 more maps, guys. So stay tuned until the next match starts, which is like take another 5 minutes to 10 minutes stop. So make sure that you stay tuned to watch more and more action between these 2 teams.
And I do see that Gaga had actually fragged out, but this time it wasn't very impactful as the other team, Nogas, were playing such a great game this time. They were efficient in using their utility. They were efficient in their rotates. It was all going on plan for them. It was such a great game coming in for them this round. What do you think went wrong for Boomers after the comeback? They were actually
I'm not pretty sure, because if I should say it's all with the momentum shift that happened with favoring Team Nogas 2 there. But however, there was a few mistakes that that team built with Boomers did, and it was being correctly capitalized by Team Nogas 2, and they were able to bring back that lost momentum that they gave, unfortunately, to built with Boomers, and they were able to make sure that they come on top of Icebox as their first map. Going on to
the second map is going to be, I guess, in 5 minutes we'll be seeing a match on Breeze. I guess I'm not really sure. I think the map is going to be. I gotta check with the team. I'm not really sure on what we're going to be playing. We'll be seeing guys.
However,
we'll
be seeing the second map in 5
so
minutes.
So it is going to be Breeze. That's what that we're going to be seeing. And Breeze is such a great map for the attackers as well. So we can see so many different engagements, Viper lineups that's going to be coming in. And we already saw the same lineup being played on both teams this time. Let's see what is going to be happening next time. Put in your expectations for the next match. What are you going to be thinking? What is going to be happening to the results? Just tell people what is going to be happening. And support the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video and share the video. And spread the word. Hope you guys are having a great evening. I'll see you guys with the next match.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. What's left? The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the highways, and on we'll go. wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on.
We welcome you all back to the second map of this BO3 of the first semi-final. It's going to be NGAS 2 versus Built with Boomers. The first map that was on Icebox was taken by Team NGAS 2 very comfortably. Not really, like there was a comeback that was actually slowly coming up by Built with Boomers, but it was completely taken out with Lookity playing so well. And as you can already see, beyond the second match, it's going to be Breeze. Breeze is very, very, very interesting to watch. The map is so huge, the long corridors. You can't really be playing so many Phantoms in this game. You got to bring up the Vandals, the one taps on the heads, the Marshals, the Operators. It's going to be very, very crazy. And we already do see the Viper picks coming up, and the Viper lineups are going to be very, very good.
Are we going to see a similar lineup that both these teams had as opposed to last game, or is it going to be a bit different?
Yeah, but I'm not really sure about that. But Fugitive goes for the jet pick. And Drunkman is going to be going for the Cypher pick. A Cypher as a Sentinel on to B side is actually a good pick. Yeah, I have seen so many people play that. And on the other side, on NGAS, look, he's going to be mostly locking into Viper, Masters onto Sky. Fugitive is going to be picking up the jet, which he is already locked onto. And Bichu is going to be staying onto his Sova. Bichu has been playing very well on the Sova, and he's already picked up onto Sova, and the Sentinel that they're going to be bringing up is going to be KJ. I mean, it's each man to himself, KJ, Cypher, or Sage. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of Sage, but it's going to be a single Sentinel setup for Team NGAS. On the other side, it's going to be a double Sentinel with Sage and Drunkpain pick up onto the Cypher.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that is an interesting lineup coming in from both of these teams here, as we could see both of them investing one player onto the Viper. I should say Viper is the most commonly picked agent in Breeze because of a utility that she has, with the advantage that her ultimate is going to bring. She will also be able to shut down an entire section of the map with the ability of her Viper wall. And that's going to be, shutting down the long corridor operator shots, and that's going to make sure that there's going to be some ease of rotate between the sides that can also split a site into half, making sure that the attackers or the defenders, whoever is on the other side of it, they have lost their line of sight and have to come over to the other side to get the engagement, to even get the information of what is happening in the site. So let's see, and this time it is going to be Team Built with Boomers yet again with the attack, I suppose, just like last map, but I'm not sure how this time the attacking phase of Team Built with Boomers is going to go, as opposed to the previous map, which was Icebox. Breeze and Icebox are, I mean, yeah, just like Icebox, in Breeze, the operator is gonna rule dominion over each and every other weapon, and it correctly said by Nightwing here that your Phantoms isn't gonna be much helpful in a map like Breeze. You have to bring out that Vandal, because this map is heavily focused on a lot of long distance engagement, which means that you need to have that one-shot headshot ability of a gun to make sure that you will be able to shut down that engagement effectively. So let's go ahead with the first round, and it's going to be an all 5-man push onto site A. There comes the flash. Zani gets flashed, he gets blinded, and Zani goes for the alarm bot. That's going to spot Kalil, but unfortunately Kalil will be quick to reactivate. Fugitive gets the kill onto Aki, and Gaga is going to refrag him almost instantaneously. Gaga is situated right behind him, and Kalil is doing a really good job of shutting down Zani's all of his abilities, and that's going to be Masters with a kill onto Kalil. Masters another smoke kill onto Onion, and unfortunately that's going to be deficit for Team NGAS here, as they have lost 2 men almost instantaneously.
No, Drunkpay, why would he peek
onto Drunkpay? That was a costly mistake coming in from him, and that's going to leave Gaga all alone. Both of these agents are pretty low on HP, but however, the Reina is the lowest when compared to Luckity. Let's see who's going to come on top of this engagement, making sure that they will get the advantage. Gaga with the advantage, making sure that his team gets the advantage by winning the first pistol round, by winning the first round of the first half in this map, Breeze. What a play by Gaga that he was able to secure 3 kills in the pistol round. I mean, I should say, Team Built with Boomers are able to win their first pistol rounds almost with a bit of a flaw. Without any flaw, and they have even proved it. Moving on to the second
map. But to be honest, I would call it a very lucky round. after actually who was that? I think it was Masters picking out 2 people with the Viper ult. I don't know why Drunkpain had actually picked up a 1v1 against him in mid. But in the end, Gaga did come up with a victory on that one, and that's going to be a Vandal on the hand of the Reina, while the other players are going to be all playing Spectres. And there comes the play on to A. Yet again, it's going to be the same push. It's going to be the same play. It's going to be a plant. And there comes the first kill. And that's going to be Aki and Gaga taking one for each other. And Bitch is going to be spotted any second now. Bitch is on 1 HP. He's getting wall bang. He gets taken down completely. And Kal is going to be going.
Oh my god.
Onto Zoni. And as we've always seen, the second round, the bonus round, I mean the buy round for the team that is actually winning the pistol round, it actually ends in a very, very, very quick succession. But this is where everything changed. This is where the guns come in for Team Ngas. This is what happened last time too. There was a 2-0 lead that the team built with Boomers had. But once they took their assault rifles out, Ngas were actually on top of the game. Nobody was able to stop them. Lookity was completely destroying the opponent, and that too, this time he's going to be playing initiator. It's going to be Skype, and there comes the push onto B. There's the Cypher Trap that is going to be watching the flank, and there is the snake. I mean, the
Viper smoke that's being caught onto B. Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's see how this round is going to go underway, because there are 3 people from Team Nogas who's going to be slowly working their way through mid, and Gaga has already activated. I mean, my mistake, my apologies. It is built with Boomers with the aggression onto the mid. They get the engagement with Bichu getting one onto Aki, but unfortunately Gaga will be there to refrag him. Gaga will get a second kill, but unfortunately Luckily with a shot onto Gaga, connecting it successfully, and Fugitive gets one onto Ani, and while Kalel gets to make sure that he's going to end things up for Masters, but unfortunately Luckily with the 3rd kill on I mean, this is pretty expensive win for Team Nogas 2 here, but however they were able to come on top of the 3rd round. Are we seeing another pattern here? Because even in Icebox, team built with Boomers were able to win the first 2 rounds, and for consecutive 8 rounds, 7 rounds.
And as I was already saying, Lucky with the Sky this time is going to be more dangerous than what he was with the Sage last time. Because he has potential of flashing people. He can peek with his flash or ask his teammates to peek with him. When last round he was in a disadvantage, not a disadvantage, but he was very reserved to peek because he was a Sky who's supposed to be playing post.
Oh yeah, the Sky was supposed to play post run, but however that was not much effective from their side. Zani is gonna lose a lot of his HP through that smoke from coming in from the Reina, I suppose that is. I don't know, I'm not sure. There comes the shock guard, but unfortunately Zani will be able to move away from it. Kalel open things up onto the round with a kill onto Fugitive. Gaga gets the kill onto Zani. Aki with the operator shot connecting onto Bichu's head. Luckity with the kill onto Gaga. However, Drunkpain is gonna get the refrag onto Luckity, and it's all up to Masters with the Vandal in his hand to go up against the likes of 4 members from Team built with Boomers. He spots Kalel, but unfortunately the shots aren't connecting, but he connects it. Finally he connects it, but that's going to be Aki with the operator shot taking the 2nd kill of the round onto Masters. What an impressive operator player he has proven to be from the start of the 2nd map.
Yes, that is going to be 4 rounds over, and 3 of the rounds are going to be going on the favor of built with Boomers. I think that this is where Team Ngas are going to be saving, except for Luckity. Luckity is going to be going for a full buy with his Vandal, while all the others are going to be saving. I'm not really sure if it's a good thing to do. Yeah, he is going to be selling his gun as well. So we already see Gaga with 7 kills and Luckity with 5 kills for his teams. They have been playing really well. Luckity was the one who top fragged for Team Ngas last game. Kalil is going to be slowly lurking up onto A. I'm not really sure why is he doing this all alone. If there is a peak that's going to be coming in from Luckity any second now, he will be taken down. And my mistake, Luckity was the one who's going to be taken down. And there comes the shots from
I mean, that snake fight was able to push Zani further, making sure that he wasn't able to watch the angle for his teammate. That's what exactly happened. Gaga capitalizing and he gets the engagement, gets the 3 kill, and Drunkpain is going to secure the round with the final kill. And just like that, built with Boomers have found their initial momentum going on to map 2, as they have won 4 rounds in the first half, just like that. And I should say, I wouldn't call that all these victories weren't like a luck or a fluke. They were able to prove that they were able to use the utilities well. And I am really impressed by the way Kal-El deployed the snake bites, pushing the enemy Killjoy from a position where she could provide a potential cover for his teammate. The potential angle was broken down, which, I mean, that accelerated the round, I should say.
Yeah, Zony's going to be playing all alone in side B yet again. Oh, actually, look, he's going to be with him. But he is there all alone with his Spectre, which is actually not going to be helping him much there. And they are going to be taking down the Swamp Grenade any second now. And I think the Swamp Grenade's out. It's going to be Alarm Bot, which is going to be holding on to the push into the B side. While Fugitive goes for one on to Drunk Pain. Aki's going to be taking on Bichu. That's going to be a 4v4 situation with nobody on to B side, but one holding on to mid. And there comes the shots coming in from the Spectre. There goes the Snake Bite, which is going to be pushing him back. And look, he's going to be peeking into side B any second now. Zony is going to be the one who's going to be getting a kill. Cal gets one onto Zony. Look, he's going to be getting onto Onion, and it's going to be a 3v2 situation with defenders coming on top of that. And Aki's going to be peeking onto mid. Aki actually doesn't hit any shot onto Fugitive. And there goes Khalil.
Yeah, and Maxis is going to end things up for Aki, and it's all up to the attacking Viper. My apologies which is Khalil. Yeah, I was right, to go for the plan and to play the 1v3. And unfortunately, she's not going to go for the plan. And Fugitive, who hopped around into this side, gets the kill onto Kal-El with the Vandal. And yeah, I think that's the end of round 5 and round 6. My apologies, and that fell quite comfortably under the hands of Team NGAS too. But yeah, let's see. There is still 6 rounds to the first half, and who's going to be favored out of it? Who's going to be having the most distance points wise from their opponents? Going to be determined into the next 6 rounds.
Yeah, that was very well played on the defender's part. Zony getting the kill onto the B pusher while Luckity is supporting him. That was an active setup. With him setup coming the defenders, the flash doesn't meet anybody, and but that is information there is going to be people in mid, and so is going to be darting again. The dart gets taken down. Fusion is going to be the first one to get a kill. Maybe not. Luckity goes for one, and Bichu goes for one, and Onion is also taken down by Bichu. What a round coming.
Are able to holding pretty in to Drunk go against the like 4 people, and he gets shut down. Bichu has secured the 3 kill for himself. I mean, from the start of this map, we have been seeing a lot of 3Ks being popping up from both these teams, I should say. And yeah, that was pretty impressive from Bichu, who was the necessary momentum change for Team NGAS 2 here, further making it difficult, a bit difficult for Team Built with Boomers. But however, there is still a 1-point lead that Built with Boomers have into their favor. But I wouldn't say it is that much as having like a 4 or a 5-point lead. But however,
to be honest, it's attacker side map, and they're on half save, half buy this round. This round might as well fall into the hands of Team NGAS, but we don't know what anything can happen in a save round. We have seen it in the past, and there comes the push on to Cubes, and Jen is going to be getting control of Cubes already. He's going to be holding it till the door is being opened. He gets the door open, and Kal gets one on to Masters. What a shot coming in, and there is the kill coming from Bichu. That's going to be 3 kills coming in from the pistols alone, and there comes the shots onto Reina, which is not going to be actually landing completely onto it, and that's going to be a 2v4 situation in a save round coming in for the attackers. And there comes a flash, which is going to be flashing a lot of people onto the site A.
Yeah, I mean,
though Luckity has his ultimate, he's not going to be popping it this round because he's in a very huge disadvantage. He's waiting to get a pick. Aki's going to be getting one on to Zony, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like curtains down for Team NGAS 2. I mean, did the Jinx go on to the opposite side? I mean, I thought NGAS 2 was the team which had the advantage when they had the save round, but seems like Built with Boomers have now found that advantage to themselves. And I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it was actually pretty impressive to see those important sheriff kills coming in from Team Built with Boomers, and there was also a classic that was helping Team Built with Boomers to go up against assault rifles. I mean, I'm not pretty sure like how do you, it's a free weapon. A free weapon is able to conquer. That was a very good round coming from Built with Boomers, as I was already talking about it. Save round actually favored them. There comes the operator from Fugitive, who is going to be holding on to Cubes this time, and it's going to be the same Sky and Heyday who's going to be holding up onto B. I mean, as of now, there isn't anything happening, but unfortunately, Kal-El is going to open things up with the kill onto Luckity. which means that Team Ngas are one man down. The toxic, the Swamp Grenade being destroyed, the alarm, the bot is also being destroyed by Kal-El, who has proven to be, it's safe to say that Kal-El is the destroyer of abilities, and Kal-El gets the kill onto Zoni, which means that this is going to be pretty impressive. Then Masters with the operator shot connecting onto Kal-El right on his head. It's going to be a 3v3 situation for both of these teams here. Aki going for the smoke, dashing into the side, going forward to plant. But however, he's going to get moved out of the place with the Sova's ultimate. Fugitive getting the hang out of it with the kill onto Drunkbane. Aki with the operator kill out of himself onto Fugitive, and which means that there is going to be an operator versus operator engagement that we could see anytime now. And Aki is going to be holding the plant. But however, Bichu gets taken down. Aki will be the one to deliver the shot. And Masters is the one person remaining. Gets a kill onto Aki. Will he be able to get a kill onto Onion? Unfortunately, Onion will shut things up. And I think it's safe to say that Team Built with Boomers are able to do a pretty good job going on to the second map, which is Breeze. Taking a lot of advantage out of the attacker's side, the attacker friendliness of the map. They are able to distance themselves out of 3 rounds advantage from Team Ngas 2. That's pretty impressive, but we still have 3 rounds remaining. If they are able to take at least 2 out of it, that should be pretty advantageous for them. What do you think about it, Knight?
Yeah, I think they need to get at least 2 more rounds, but this is going to be a half-buy round that's going to be coming in for Team Ngas. They haven't really been flying out as much in this round. It's been 9 rounds already, and their Masters is not going to be detected through the smoke, and Kal-El is going to be taking on Masters anyway. And there comes the shot from Gaga onto Lukity, and that's going to be a 3v5 situation. There comes the wall bang, and the wall bang is going to be taking down Bichu. That's going to be a 2v5 situation for the defenders. Fugitive with his ult is trying to get a pick onto.
There's just been 40 seconds and Team Ngas 2 have already lost 3 of their men, and they are forced to play a 2v5 post-plan situation. Pretty unlucky for Team Ngas 2, but however, it was their save round, so there wasn't much that they could do. Kal-El is going to climb up those ropes and is going to meet the likes of Fugitive. That's a flawless round for Team Built with Boomers. What a round, what a play. But unfortunately, it was a save round for Team Ngas 2, so that's why they weren't able to do much out of it. And there is going to be a timeout that's being called by Team Ngas here, who are going to rethink their strategies, and just like that, you're going to be seeing us anytime now as we are speaking. But however, as I was saying, Team Ngas have to make sure that they have to work their strategy. They have to change it a little bit, because right now they might be thinking, okay, what are we going wrong? Let's assess what's going wrong. Should we do something out of the ordinary to catch them when they don't expect it, or should we change a little bit where the position or the composition of the agents holding the sites or holding mid is going to change? But however, if they are able to get something advantageous out of this timeout, then it means that, they are one of the good teams and they deserve to have the spot into the semifinals. But I'm really impressed by the way that Team Built with Boomers have successfully been able to bring this first half of the second map into their favor, even after losing the first map. You would expect them to have that morale go down, but fortunate for them, they were able to bring it back, and yeah, the timeout is back, and we are going to be going forward with the last round of the. No, this is not the last round. My apologies. There's still 2 rounds remaining, but let's see how things are going to unveil.
Here. See a split push that's going to be coming in. There's going to be 2 players holding up onto mid, while Cypher has been setting up his traps onto A, and he's going to be pushing out to Tubes any second now. So yet again, it's actually a different setup that's going to be coming in from Team Ngas, where Sky is the only person who's going to be playing inside of Team B, and Aki is going to take down Fugitive while Gaga gets taken on by Fugitive himself. It's going to be a 4v4 situation with Sky holding B all alone, who's going to be peeking mid-arch, and Sova's already inside B side. There's going to be engagement onto that any second now. Viper is going to be holding onto elbow for now. There comes the KJ bot, is going to be detecting Cypher in Tubes. It's a 4v4 situation still now. There comes the ultimate coming in from the Viper as well as the Chet. The whole of B side is being covered by the ultimate. The plant is going to be going down any second now. There goes the camera down. Sova is going to be holding up onto CT. He's going to be holding any rotate that's going to be coming from Bichu or KJ, but none of the players are going to be pushing up onto CT. And my bad, apologies, that's going to be the KJ who's going to be coming very close to the Sova. He's going to be peeking any second now. And Zoni gets the kill. My bad, Onion gets the kill onto Zoni. It's going to be a 3k for Aki, and the last player who's been flanking is actually detected, and Aki goes for the 4.
What a sweet shot coming in from Aki. Yeah, he was able to secure 4 kills onto his name, which means that this is going to be a a pretty advantageous position that team built with boomers have put themselves into. With just one round remaining onto the first half, and even if this round falls under the clutches of team built with boomers, that's going to be pretty deficit for Team Ngas. So they have to give in all of their potential going on to the second half, onto their attacking phase. But let's see how this 12th round is gonna go. Will it be favoring team built with boomers, or is it going to be favoring Team Nogas too? Let's see. We're going to be seeing a 5-man push onto side. I think it's going to be a side B take, and there comes the Viper of the defending team, which is going to be making sure that the attack doesn't go as flawlessly. Luckily open things up with the kill onto Kal-El, and there comes the ultimate of there comes the Seekers of the sky, and there's going to be an engagement onto the caves, and Drunkbane gets the kill onto Luckity, which means that it's going to be a 4v4 situation. The advantage has been nullified. And just like that, the attackers are going to be scrambling back and forth and making sure which side to take. But Aki is going to make things worse for Team Ngas here as he gets the kill onto Bichu. What round? Aki has been proven effective and efficient with the operator in his hand. But however, we're going to be seeing that the 3 members from team built with boomers are going to be making their way onto site A, who are going to be facing the likes of KJ and Jet, who will be holding down site A.
There comes the sword drone that's going to be going in. It's going to be detecting Zonny. Zonny's going to be the only player that's going to be detected. And there comes a shot that's going to be landing on Zonny. But his ultimate is already up in action. They have to either get him or the ultimate. I don't know what's going to be happening. They are going to be scurrying back outside the ultimate. And they do say all of them are not safe from this, but there's going to be coming in from Fugitive, but he's going to be taken down by Aki. That's the last player alive. That's going to be Master takes one on to Drunkman. There comes the Viper down, and that is going to be a 2v1 situation with Aki getting yet another kill. He's going to be finishing things up in this first half. It's going to be a 3-9 on the map. Breeze with an advantage going in the way of Build with Boomers.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty impressed by the way Aki has been proven effective with the operator in his hand. In the second map, he has been proven deadly with the operator, and just like that, team built with boomers with the 6-point lead against Team Nogas too. I mean, well played by built with boomers. They're going on to the second half. However, I mean, as we have already discussed, Breeze is a bit attacker friendly because it's going to take a lot of time for the defenders to switch between the sides. But however, going on to the second half, will it be in a situation where Ngas is going to turn things around if they are able to win consecutive rounds and close the distance that they have between team built with boomers, or is it going to be built with boomers who are going to steamroll down the second map, which is Breeze?
Yeah, but this round they're going to be going completely into B side, and there comes the concussion. They're not going to be entering for a second now because of the snake bite that's going to be coming in from the Viper, but he's the only player available in B side as of now. Slowly, the Reyna is going to be popping up on the flank from elbow, which is actually going to be detected, and he's not going to be getting any kill as of now. Gaga is going to be keep pushing into mid, but once the Viper wall goes down, that is when he'll be seeing 3 people there. He gets one, he
retrieves it back, but he's at a really HP disadvantage here, going with the shots, but Master's connecting onto the head of Aki. It's going to be a 4v4 situation, but however, team built with boomers are at an HP disadvantage with the Reyna, who is almost as close to 0 HP. But if she's able to make sure that she connects the head onto Team Nogas too, she'll be able to bring back a bit of an advantage to her side. Going to be a silent engagement as of now, as we are going to be seeing the Ngas 2 are slowly making their way towards site A, and there is the camera of Drunkbane, and Drunkbane is also situated in site A, and I think he hears every members from Team Nogas entering into the site, waiting patiently for his teammates to rotate, but unfortunately he's going to be pushing further behind the crates, the wooden crates, I should be to be specific. Zani is going to go for the plan, and Drunkbane is going to be spotting one of the operators with his Zani, and there goes the post plan situation. It's a 4v4 post plan coming in favor of the attacking team, but however, Drunkbane goes for the engagement. There comes the shock dart. I don't think that he got any damage, but unfortunately Drunkbane gets the kill onto Bichu, and just like that, Gaga finds one onto Luckity, and Zani gets the kill onto Kal-El, and this is going to be a pretty bad situation for Team Nogas, but unfortunately Masters gets the kill. Unfortunately Masters gets the kill onto Gaga and Onion, and onto Drunkbane with a sweet 4K. What I mean, what did we just witness, Nightwing? I'm out of words right now.
Yeah, Masters have been playing really well, even in the last map as far as this one. And with the Viper, he has a lot of potential to get kills as well as give this team an advantage while entering with his smoke as well as his walls. And this is going to be a buy round that's going to be coming in for Team Ngas. This is going to be very advantageous because they were in a 6th round disadvantage. If they are able to win this round as well, that's going to be brought down to a mere 4. I mean, it's my bad. Yeah, mere 4. So there comes the B-side push in with Alarm Bot, and Masters goes to the first 2, 3 and 3 kills onto the defender. That's going to be 4. There's not even been 20 seconds in the round, and he's going to be put down into 10 HP. And
that was
comes
a flawless round from Team Ngas, and Fugitive getting 2 kills onto his banter, and that's going to be Masters, who was the clutch play for his team. And just like that, going on to the second half, Team Ngas 2 were able to successfully take control of the first 2 rounds, making sure that they have the advantage, they have that momentum that they needed in order to close the distance that has been established between Team Built with Boomers. And I should say the first 2 rounds were pretty impressive from the side of Ngas 2 and from the side of Masters as well. He has been proven efficient for his team, but let's see what he has under his sleeve for the next round.
Comes the split attack coming in from the attackers. They're going to be playing it very passive because they definitely need this round, but Gaga's going to be the one who's going to be taking down onto Look at T, and that's an engagement that had come in tubes. There goes the first player and the spike, which is going to be dropped right outside tubes. It's going to be Masters who's going to be peeking tubes as of now, and there comes the mid push up coming in from the KJ, but he's going to be taken down by Drunkbane, who's already holding up onto A main. That's going to be 2 players taken on for Team Ngas, and there comes Master slowly into A main. He takes the he takes the spike. He's going to be rotating back to B, or maybe not. He's going to be lurking up onto A. Why? Oh, Kyle goes for the kill onto Fugitive. That's going to be
Fugitive.
3 men down, and it's going to be the last 2 players. That's going to be Masters as well as Bichu, and Bichu is also going to be taken on by Kyle.
This is going to be the flawless round for Team Build with Boomers. Yes, that is going to be, and Gaga gets the kill. I mean, not another round per se, but yeah, I mean, that was consecutive flawless victories from both these teams. But however, this time it was Build with Boomers with the advantage, and they are just 3 rounds away from closing map 2, which is Breeze. Well, I mean, I'm pretty impressed by how Build with Boomers have been playing this particular map per se, but Nogas 2 is also giving them a run for their money. If Nogas 2 is able to win this map, then which means that they will be securing for the first spot towards the finals. But I don't think Build with Boomers is going to be giving such an easy opportunity for Nogas 2, as they have been proving a lot efficient when compared to the previous map. And yeah, they have been doing a lot of a good job, I should say.
There comes the SOA drone that's going to be detecting at least one of the players, and there comes the smoke with 2 tripwires. Can they get at least 1 pick? Maybe not. The tripwire gets taken down. There, he does spot a player onto the brown boxes. Aki's going to be the one who's going to be holding onto boxes, and there comes the flash. The flash is going to be flashing the camera, while Drunkbane is actually holding up onto mid. There's going to be no player who's going to be holding on mid. Gaga is going to be the first one who's going to be getting the kill for this round. Bichu is going to be the one who's going to be taken down, and there comes the flank. Khalil is actually holding. He's lurking up onto CT. He is going to be getting at least a player this round. He is waiting. He's waiting very slowly. There comes the rotate from the attackers. They don't see Khalil. Khalil goes for the 1. Can he go for the 2? Yeah, he does go for the 2. The last player who's going to be situated inside a lobby. He's going to be getting some hits from Khalil. What a round coming from Khalil. This is 3K.
Built with Boomers and Khalil with 3K. That play that he was able to successfully pull off. Well, he was sneaking onto their the opponent's spawn, but unfortunately there was Luckety and Zani, I think it was, weren't able to check the corners, where they didn't expect it, and they were taken down pretty in an unexpected manner. But that fell really hard onto their face, and which puts Build with Boomers just 2 rounds away from winning map 2, pushing it to map 3, which will be the decider on who gets the first spot onto the finals of Zenminds Esports Valorant Tournament.
Yeah, and we do see a B push that's going to be coming up while B window is being peeked by Sova. There comes the dart, which might or might not detect anyone. It doesn't detect anyone. There comes the first few bullets that's going to be hitting onto the Viper of the attackers. Masters does get hit with few bullets. Masters gets taken down by Aki through the smoke. That is very unfortunate on his part. And there goes down the Viper, the potential smoker. That's going to be 4v5, and look at he is going to be taking one on to Ani, and it's going to be a 4v4 situation yet again, and Kal is out of his poison, and that's going to be a B entry. Maybe not, it's going to be a B mid entry, and there goes the flash onto Drunkbane. They're going to be pushing up to mid, but Drunkbane is going to be killing Lookity. That's going to be a 3-3 situation. There comes the entry, and Zoni is going to be picking up onto Drunkbane. They have complete B-side control, while mid, and they're going to be flanked right now by Aki as well as Gaga.
Yeah, Aki and Gaga are slowly making their way towards B-side, but Zani is going to end things up for Aki. Gaga has popped up his ultimate. Is this a good thing that he did? It's going to be, I don't know, let's see how it goes. The post-plan situation is underway. It's a 3v1. Gaga pops up his flash. There comes the shock, but unfortunately not hitting him. Gaga finds one. He gets a kill onto Pichu. It's a 1v2. Will he be able to find Fugitive? Unfortunately, both Fugitive and Zani are going to be playing it a bit. And Zani goes for, Fugitive, my apologies, goes for the peak and gets the kill onto Gaga, shutting him down and denying him any opportunity for a clutch play.
That was very well played round coming in from Team Ngas. They took control of B through mid and not through A main alone. They had actually rectified that mistake. Though Drunkbane was trying to hold the fort down for them, it was very unfortunate he was taken down. And what a round coming in from Ngas. This might actually just pull the momentum away, put Ngas in the front, but they need to get this round as well. Because if they lose this round, they're out of economy, and that's going to be the match point for the other team. And Khalil goes for the ultimate in B side. It's going to be pretty hard for them to entry into B anymore. Now Ngas is going to be slowly retreating, watching their flanks. They're going to be mostly pushing up onto elbow or mid. Yet again, it's going to be the one-man hold onto B. Drunkbane comes for the first kill onto Lookity from mid doors, and that's going to be the Sky taken out. Viper, who's going to be slowly lurking up onto A, while he can't entry very freely into A because of the Cypher trap that has come in. And there goes the ultimate. Masters is going to be detected, who is actually the one who was rotating, and there comes a slow push coming in from the defenders. They have been creeping up slowly onto mid, and we already see Drunkbane, who's going to be holding up very close to mid and waiting for a push up. There are going to be 3 players who's going to be holding up onto the elbow lobby. Nobody is able to push up onto B because of the ultimate that Viper had popped up.
Yeah, this creepy play from Built with Boomers will just pay effective like they did. And yes, Drunkbane gets the kill onto Masters. That's a sudden death onto him. Ananian finds one on for himself with the kill onto Fugitive, which puts the attacking team on a lot of deficit. Zani was able to get a kill onto Khalil, Bichu, which finds one himself onto Onion. But however, Gaga is going to be finding the refrag onto Bichu, which means that Zani is going to be planting onto B side. He's going to be the one man who's going to be standing alone. But unfortunately, Drunkbane going to get a kill onto Zani, putting team Built with Boomers just one round close from winning map 2 and pushing it to map 3, the first semi-finals. This is pretty interesting to see how this map has unveiled into the favor of Built with Boomers. Well played by Built with Boomers. Team Ngas seem to have lost that momentum that they needed, and if Team Ngas is to bring this into their advantage, it means that they are going to win 6 rounds consecutively and pushing it to an overtime, the first overtime that we are going to be seeing in this tournament.
Very true. That's going to be pretty hard on the side of Ngas, especially this round. I'm not saying they're bad in their gunfights or anything. It's just this round they are going to be buying fully, but they don't all really have guns in their hands. It's going to be pretty hard for them. If Team Built with Boomers play their cards right, it's going to be pretty hard for them to come back from this. Khalil is going to be holding on to B again, very close inside his smoke. He is actually waiting for somebody to push into it. Zoni, who is very clever, places the trap inside of the smoke. He's going to retrieve it because he thinks there's nobody going to who's playing very close to B. And that is going to be the Saw, who's going to be lurking up, waiting for somebody to push out of B. That is going to be Khalil, who's going to be retreating. That is a very clever play. There is 2 people onto elbow who's going to be holding onto the flank from Nest or from B tunnel.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one from both of these teams have gone down. But there goes the first engagement. Aki coming on top of it. The Jet versus the Jet, and Aki is going to be proving he's the better one, at least for that engagement. And that means that Ngas are on a numbers disadvantage. Zani and the Sova are going to be pushing into the side, finding the likes of Khalil. That's going to be evening things up for them. There comes the spray from Zani, and he's going to be losing a lot of his HP. And however, Zani with the diffuser in his hand is going to be comfortably going for the plan, which means that it's going to be a pros plan situation. With the help of his the lockdown ultimate, it's going to be easier for him to hold it down. But however, Drunkbane gets the kill on the Fugitive, and Bichu gets the kill onto Drunkbane. This is going pretty back and forth for both of these teams here, which means that Team Built with Boomers are going up against a deficit, which are going up with the deficit on their part, and that's going to be a 2v3. Gaga gets taken down by Zani. Aki gets the kill onto Bichu. It's still a 1v2 situation. He pops up his ultimate. Unfortunately, doesn't find the kill that he definitely needs. He's going to be slowly pushing on to the default. There's one situated towards his left, but Zani is going to make sure that built with boomers aren't going to win this round just yet. Win this map just yet, I should say. And pushing it even further, a little bit further onto the next round.
He is out here with 22 and 10. That is a very, very impressive game coming in from Aki, the Jet. While on the other side, Masters is the one who's going to be top fragging for Team Ngas with 16 kills up to his name, and he does have his ultimate ready. So this round can go any way, and if the ult is popped and Masters is able to get at least few picks, this is going to go very bad for a team built with boomers. What a dart coming in from the attackers. It's going to slow down the push for the defenders. A slow push up coming in for Masters up to tubes. There's going to be nobody holding on to tubes as of now because Onion's going to be droning up mid. There is nobody holding on to mid. And there comes the door open, and Gaga does predict the situation that there's nobody onto tubes, and he's going to go for the peek onto tubes. And with that peek, he's going to get one, and he's trying to get second. He is not able to. Masters is going to be the one who's going to be killing him. That's an immediate trade coming up. There comes the operator, which is going to be peeking up tube, but there's going to be nobody there because Master has already retreated, and he's going to be coming up onto A main. A main is such a trap for the attackers to push in because of the double cypher setup and the camera as well.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate that you said there. And Team Ngas 2 seem to be having a little bit of a dominion that they had going into the map, but Bichu is going to go for this place. Will he be finding Khalil? Khalil is going to locate Bichu. There's going to be an engagement. Khalil coming with 2 kills onto Bichu and Fugitive, but Sunny is going to be ending things up for Khalil. Unfortunately, Drunk Pain gets the kill onto Masters, and yet again, it's all up to Sunny to make sure that Team built with boomers don't take map number 2 into their hands. Zani has to play this really well, but unfortunately he's at 11 HP. What can he do? Unfortunately, he doesn't have much to do with 11 HP. He deploys his abilities, deploys his bot, but he has to make sure that he plays it really good. But unfortunately, Aki is going to make sure that Zani goes down, which means that team built with boomers have secured map number 2, pushing it to the decider map. What a map it was. What a play by team built with boomers, making sure that it's not going to be a walk in the park for team Nogas 2.
It was a very good game coming in from team built with boomers as well as Ngas. Ngas almost had the comeback in their hands. KJ, who never used his ultimate till the end, Zani was very unlucky on their part. So we do see Aki with 23 and 10. That is very, very impressive, and he has 2 plants. That is coming to me as a surprise. But the 5 first bloods coming in from Gaga has already proved my bad. My apologies, guys. Gaga has also been proving very good in this game as well. Master is going to be the one who's going to be top fragging for Team Ngas on this side. And as we go to the third map, it's 1-1, and it's going to be a 10 minutes break, and we'll see you guys right after that.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go, through the wastelands, I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
lovely people. So we are into the third map of the best of three semi-finals one between Team NGAS 2 and Built with Boomers. And there is a quite of an information, pretty interesting information that I have for you guys. The first map, which was Icebox, that was actually the map that was selected by Built with Boomers, and the Team NGAS 2 came out as the victors in the map 1. Going on to map 2, which was Breeze, that was selected as the map for Team NGAS 2, was won by Team Built with Boomers. And this is going to be the decisive map that is going to make sure that which team, that is going to tell us which team is going to get that final spot, the first spot onto the finals of Zenminds Esports Gaming Valorant Tournament. So going on to the operator selection, we see that it's yet again Team Built with Boomers going on the offensive for the first half, and Team NGAS on the defensive side. And as I already told you before, Bind is one of my favorite map to cast on, because there's going to be a lot of cheeky plays that can potentially come out of it with the help of the teleporters. And let's see how this is going to go. And on to Nightwing about the agent selection for both of these teams.
Yeah, before I get into the agent selection, I'm really sorry for the technical difficulties we've been having and the network issues we've been facing. Really sorry. And there comes Lookity with the Astra pick, Masters with the Reina pick, Fugitive goes for the Cypher, my favorite Sentinel in the whole game. There comes Bichu yet again for the third continuous game. He's going to be going on to Sova. Zoni is going to be playing completely different role from KJ. It's going to be Raze this time. And Drunk Pain is going to be playing on to Omen, Onion on Sova, Aki on Raze, Gaga on
Choose your agent.
Reina and Khalil is going to be playing on Sage. As we know, the last game, the yesterday when Built with Boomers were actually playing on to Bind, they actually put up a great comeback and they were able to win Bind map. But we can't forget that Ngas is actually very, very, very strategical while playing Bind. It's all about the teleporters, them rotating, keeping the enemy team guessing where they're going to be pushing, where they're going to be defending, where they're going to be flanking from. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to watch, and let's see how this is going to be going. And for the first round, we're going to have Ngas defending while the attackers are going to be built with Boomers.
I mean, as casters, I'm pretty interested to see that the semi-finals one has been pushed to the third map, the decider map, which is going to be Bind. And who is going to be favored out of it? Who's going to come as the victor of the semi-finals one, securing the first spot onto the finals and just being one step away, like 2 steps away. They're just 2 steps away from winning the tournament and getting the cash prize. And this is going to be pretty interesting. The lineup, I should say, is I wouldn't say pretty similar, but with the fact that both the teams have picked up a Raze and a Reina, and there is gonna be the Sage Sentinel coming in for team built with Boomers, and it's gonna be replaced by a Cypher for the defending team, which is Ngas 2. No killjoy from both of these teams here. That is something that I was expecting to be brought into the arsenal from either one of these teams. There goes the boombot of Zani.
He's gonna be missing so many shots.
But unfortunately, Aki with that precise movement onto U-Haul taken down by Zani because he missed the shots onto him. That's pretty disadvantageous. There goes the shot onto U-Haul. There is an engagement. There's going to be a 2v2. Unfortunately, Luckity coming on top of it with the kill onto Drunkman. Gaga with the kill onto Luckity. Bitch gets one onto Onion. Gaga with the kill onto Zani. It's going to be a 3v2 situation here. But however, 2 members of Team Ngas 2 are going to be at a really low HP. And Bichu is going in for the ultimate. He's going to be capturing the orb, making sure that he gets the ultimate pretty quickly. So goes for the information drone. Yeah, the recon bolt, however, is instantaneously destroyed, which means that there is going to be an information relayed to the team that there are going to be people inside U-Haul. Just how many people, they don't know yet because the dart were destroyed.
While we can see that the Cypher has actually, which is Fugitive, he has moved back to B side. He's going to be holding it very closely, and though Sova and Reina are on low HP, I think Fugitive coming back to the site would actually help them pretty much. While Khalid is going to be peeking, Khalid takes the first kill onto Bichu. Is this going to be a huge mistake that Fugitive was actually rotated and Khalid goes for the second? This is going to be very unlucky that Fugitive was on the other side. He's not going to be able to stop the plant, but maybe clutch this around. Let's see how this is going to unravel.
Yeah, I mean, Fugitive is going up against a numbers disadvantage, but however, the plant is also successfully done. There goes the peak. Gaga gets the shots. He's on 22 HP. Fugitive is at a really dire situation. Reina also at a really low HP. Cal L is going to be pushing. It's a 1v1 as Fugitive connects onto the head of Gaga. There goes the camera, but unfortunately, Cal L is going to be sneaking right below it, getting the kill onto Fugitive. The 3k coming from Cal L, securing the pistol round. This is the 3rd consecutive time in all the 3 maps that team built with Boomers were able to win the first round.
True, but it can still go any round, but at least for now, the first round was to team built with Boomers. Cal getting that crucial 3k with the attackers actually holding up onto showers. That was very important for that round to be taken. Fugitive, who was actually holding up onto B side, maybe that was their strategy. Maybe they thought they are going to be rotating to B, but it was very unlucky that they didn't, and they were actually holding up onto A, getting the picks onto the attackers. There comes the Vandal. This has been happening for the past 3 games when Gaga has been taking up his Vandal every single round.
Every round after they won the pistol round, exactly. Gaga is being forcing that Vandal, and unfortunately there is an engagement that's going to be happening inside Hookup. It's going to be an all 5-man push onto the side B, and unfortunately the judge comes in action. Aki gets a kill onto Luckity, but Fugitive gets the refrag onto Aki. Kalel finds one for himself onto Fugitive, which means that the attackers have the numbers advantage. Onion is going to be going for the plant here. It's going to be a 4v3 situation, working up against the favors of B2. They have the favors of Ngas 2, and they have to go for the post plant situation to Onion. Is going to be making things worse for Ngas 2 as after the kill onto Zani, and Cal L is going to sum this round up for team built with Boomers. Again, this is a pattern that we are seeing. That is exactly happening for the past 3 maps. Team Built with Boomers are successfully able to take the first 2 rounds, and I mean, from now on, let's see how things goes on who's favored.
I don't want to give the casters curse, but the third round was always taken by Team Ngas till now. That is what we have been seeing. So, what do you predict? Will it happen the same way? Will Ngas go for the win on this round as well?
I mean, to be honest, I want to see Aki in action with the judge. So I want to be favoring Built with Boomers a bit, but I won't be surprised if Ngas 2 will be able to bring this round into their favor.
I really do think Ngas is going to be coming out on top on this round. That has been the case for the past 2 times. And Gaga going for the kill. And Aki goes for the double with the judge. What a play coming in from Aki. And he's already on heaven. That is going to be the A control that the team has. And Gaga gets taken out. What a shot coming in from Lookity. But Lookity gets taken out by Drunkman. That's going to be the last player alive. That's going to be Fugitive. He gets taken out by Aki. What a round coming in from Built Boomers.
What a round. Take
my prediction was completely off there. I really thought Ngas was going to take that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm still waiting for you to GPay me the amount that we betted.
Yeah, let's not talk about this. So, Khalil with the Sage, who has been playing really well. Aki goes for the double kill onto U-Haul, which actually proved very, very fatal to Team Ngas. Like, they didn't really expect the man to just double satchel, just go boom on their faces in U-Haul. Lambs and U-Haul is something that needs to be taken control of, and that was definitely taken by Aki.
Yeah, Built with Boomers have portrayed their initial dominance onto the map, their attacking phase with 3-round victory. That pretty much sums up a lot of it. I mean, there's going to be an engagement between Bichu. Just a second, Gaga turns, but unfortunately for Bichu, he was taken down by Gaga. Gaga goes for that aggressive push onto side A. He takes control. There's going to be one operator. I think that's the Reina who's going to be going for the heaven. And there is one stuck into the pipe. There's going to be an engagement between Fugitive and Gaga. Gaga again coming on top of it with the 2 kills. There goes the flash. Sunny is pushed back. He goes for the nade, and he's unfortunately with the classic in his hand. And he takes him down with the nade. Why didn't Gaga push him further? What? Why would you reload in front of his face, man?
Like, ammo right there. He
yeah, unfortunate. That was pretty unfortunate. He should have switched his gun.
What a shot coming from Liberty onto the head of Aki, but it's going to be a wall bang headshot that is going to be connecting, so he's not going to be getting the kill, but the round is going to Built with Boomers. It's 0-4. The first 4 rounds are coming in the favor of Built with Boomers. This is something that is very, very unexpected, at least on my side.
Yeah, I mean, I am totally bamboozled by the fact that Built with Boomers have successfully taken 4 rounds out of 4 rounds in the first half of their attacking phase. That's pretty impressive stuff that Gaga and his team has been portraying. Let's see if they are able to carry forward this momentum, or if Ngas 2 will be able to find their lost momentum from their side.
There comes in the assault rifle buys on both sides, but Zonny's going to be going on with the judge this time. He's going to be shooting the drone down any second down the Cypher Dust spot. Khalil, he can be wall bang any second now, but nobody is going to do that. So it is an A push with Aki, who's going to be the only player who's going to be holding on to B, and Gaga entries the same way as he always entries. There is a judge player inside U-Haul who can be taken down any second now, because he's going to be running back, and what a flash coming in. Gaga gets the wall bang headshot. That is going to be Lookity, who's going to be holding on to PT. He'll also be taken out. The last player is going to be on heaven.
What are you on? Like, I don't know. Like, he gets the 3K, and Drunkpain is going to end things up for Ngas 2. 5 consecutive round victory coming for Built with Boomers. Like, what do you call it? Is it luck? Is it their ability?
That's not luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's not luck, but
entries. That's perfect entry coming in from Built with Boomers. And the current scorecard, like, I'm not belittling any team, but this is something that I'm very, very unexpected of. This was uncalled for. Like, I really didn't expect this to happen. A 5-0 lead on the attacking side.
To be honest, we haven't seen such a lead initially being brought up from both of these teams in both of these maps, because it was going pretty close neck to neck for the previous 2 maps. But unfortunately,
Masters is going to be taken down by Gaga. Gaga goes for the first kill yet again. An entry coming in. Zonny's going to be putting up a drone inside of Showers, and nobody is going to be checking him. There comes the wall, and Zonny does hit a lot of shots, and that's going to be Bichu taking down 2 people. What a play coming in from Bichu, but the defenders are going to be stacking up onto Hookah with 2 players, while Aki is going to be waiting it out, because he knows there is somebody here, and he is going to be slowly pushing in. He might be taken down with the shotgun, or maybe not. He gets the first kill. He's not going to be... Fugitive does get taken down too, while He takes down Drunkbane. That's going to be a trade. It's a 2v2 situation while the other two defenders are going to be situated in A side, who are going to be scurrying back into B side right now. But the plant is already down, and it's going to be Sova and the Raze versus Sova and the Raze. This is going to be a battle of the
identical
shots. He's going to be missing most of his shots. And guess Zoni gets the first kill. Oh, that's a good pick. Coming in front. Nice trade coming in from Pichu. What a round from Pichu, getting 2 players onto A side and also the final kill. Good round coming in from Pichu. That's the first round for Team NGAS, but this might change everything.
Yeah, I mean, will this be the necessary momentum shift for Team NGAS 2 after suffering a 5 consecutive loss with against Built with Boomers? But unfortunately for Built with Boomers, they weren't able to push their flawless victories further, and NGAS 2 were able to storm that rampage that Built with Boomers were on initially. But however, at the end of 6 rounds, we are seeing the scoreboard heavily favoring Team Built with Boomers. But however, we still have another 6 rounds remaining. If NGAS 2 are able to bring back are able to close the gap that was being initially dominated by Built with Boomers, that's going to be helping them a lot. Gaga is also going to be opening this round with the initial push onto Showers. It's going to be another side A take from Team Built with Boomers. There goes the blind, and Gaga has initiated his ultimate, and Bichu gets the kill onto Onion with the ultimate. Aki gets a kill onto Masters. Bichu gets a kill onto Aki. Zani finds one for himself onto Drunkbane, and just like that, Built with Boomers have suffered a 3-man loss. It's going to be a 2v5 situation, but however, Cal L has that ability to revive one of his teammates. If he goes for it, that's going to make the situation less dire for them. Cal L again tagging a lot of HP, removing a lot of HP from Cal L. Gaga finds one onto Fugitive. It's going to be a 2v3 situation. Just like that, Cal L is going to be going for the revive, finding Onion, and just like that, the momentum has shifted into the favor of Team Built with Boomers, but however, Zani gets the kill onto Cal L. There's going to be a 2v2 situation with Gaga going for the engagement onto Showers. That's Zani, who is at a really low HP when compared to how Gaga is going for the wall bang. Unfortunately, doesn't get him. Onion will be sticking the plan.
He's going to be slowly coming in from A shot. He's going to be peeking out on Onion any second now. They both detect each other. There comes the dart. That's definitely not going to be hitting him, but Astra can pull people any second now, and there comes the peek from the Raze, and that's going to be getting Gaga. What a shot coming in from Zoni. Onion's going to be going in with this 1v2, and he takes down Lickety. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. Onion, you don't have to peek right here. You can slow it down. You can wait for the first fake, and there comes the first fake, and what a shot coming in from both Zoni and Lickety, and there goes the ultimate, which is going to be completely missed, but Zoni is going to be detecting the movement, but Onion is going to be coming out on top of that situation, and Onion is going to be clutching the 1v2. What a round coming in from BWB.
Yeah, BWB is streamrolling the second map as they have dominated a 5-point lead as of now in their attacking first half. I mean, I think it's safe to say that Bind is a map which is an attacker or defender sided. What do you think about it? What are your thoughts on it, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm very confused on that part, but I gotta remind everybody it was a 2v4 situation last round. It was just Gaga and Kalel who was going in for the gunfights. Gaga taking down one player, Kal reviving one player, actually what had changed the whole game. And yet another round going in, and it's going to be the 7th round, and it's a B push with Lukety with no guns in his hand. It's just going to be the revolver that he's going to be playing. It's a save round coming in for the defenders. This is going to be pretty hard for the defenders to cope up with. As the attackers, all of them have a gun in their hand, and as I was talking, Kal goes for the first pick, and Fugitive is going to be getting detected. What a shot coming from Gaga, and he goes for the spray onto Lukety. He's not going to be getting anybody right now, and there comes a shot from Gaga onto Lukety. That's going to be 3 men down for Team NGAS. It's going to be Sova and the Reina who's going to be holding on to CT. They're not going to be really holding anything because nobody's going to be beating them. There comes the peek coming in from CT, and Gaga goes for one, maybe another. Khalil goes for the second. That is the end of round 8, and it's going to be 1-7 in the favor of BWB. What are you guys doing? Your attack on Bind is just stream rolling the opponent as of now. They haven't found anything to counter their attack, at least for now. Maybe the switching of operators, switching of agents to different sides. Maybe the guns coming in again. Maybe this round can go in the favor of NGAS. And I think I've missed Rocky there. I'm not really sure. So we do see a push that's going to be coming in from the attackers. There's going to be 2 players who's going to be pushing out onto Showers. It's the same. Similar
I think I should be audible now. I had some difficulties from my side. My apologies for it. But
he goes for the first kill onto Masters. I really didn't expect that to happen. I thought Masters was the one who's going to get it. And Aki goes for another pick. Maybe he was too too ambitious there, trying to double
ambitious is the word.
Yeah, that is not something you should do. Okay, Drunkbean is going to be holding it inside the smoke. Nobody's going to notice that. While Onion gets a pick onto the flank, that's going to be a 3v3 situation Hector again, and Drunkbean is going to be taken down once the reveal came from the Cypher, and there comes the kill for onto Bichu. It's a 2v2 situation, and they might be going for a plant onto B side. There comes a slow, which is going to be delaying the defenders, and there comes the wall too. The plant is definitely going to go down, that is sure. But what about the post plant? What is going to be happening? There is a player who's going to be flanking up onto Hookah, while one is going to be holding up on C. The CT player is not going to be pushing in any second now because the dart is still up on top of CT.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, NCAS are able to make sure that they will be in a position to pinch both the attackers into the side, but Zani open things up with the kill onto Kal-El, and Zani goes for the frag behind Craze, but unfortunately gets taken down, but Fugitive will be there for the refrag onto Onion, and this round is going under the hands of Team NCAS 2. What a round, what a retake by NCAS from Fugitive to be exact. And well played by both of these teams, but however, Team NCAS 2 were able to come on top of it.
So let's take a look at the scoreboard for a second. Bichu has actually been flying out for Team NCAS, while the duelist that's supposed to be Reina, he's having a bad game, I must say, because he was playing very, very well last game. He's just having a bad start to this game. He should step up for his team any second now, because their team definitely needs him. They're on a 5-point deficit. He can't just keep doing this. He definitely needs to step up any second now. And that's going to be a push coming in from the attackers. No shower push. It's going to be a complete A-shot push. And we see all 5 members of Team Built with Boomers who's going to be staying right there.
Yeah, I mean, there comes the ultimate of the attacking Sova, which is going to be helping much crucially to clear this side. But unfortunately, no one is going to be damaged out of it. And just like that, Built with Boomers have established control of side A, and they're going to go for the plan. It's going to be a 5v5 close plan. That is going to be the first time happening in this map. But however, Bichu gets a kill onto Kal-El. Gets one onto Masters, but luckily with the shotgun meets the likes of Onion and is going to shut him down. It's a 3v4, and just like that, it's going to be a 3v2. And it's going to be a 3v1 with Aki finding 3 people. Luckily getting the kill onto Aki, but Gaga is going to end things for Luckily. I mean, oh my god.
Aki was pinned down to the corner right on the wall. He shot 3 people in 2 different directions already. That was very, very impressive from the raise on Team BWB.
I mean, such a dominance coming early from Team Built with Boomers, a 6-point lead with the first half underway, we're just 2 rounds away from closing the first half and moving on to the second half. And Gaga is going to be flexing that Vandal. I mean, you deserve it, my man. You deserve it, my dude. With the amount of fragging that you have been doing for your team, you completely have each and every perspective to bring your team into a standard victory point. Yeah. But Fugitive, he's going to be holding the Sheriff. The Sheriff in his, my apologies. He gets shut down by Gaga, who pushes up aggressively. Gaga finds 2. Luckily gets 1 kill with the classic onto Kal-El, and just like that, the side control is going to be taken down by Built with Boomers. And Aki finds another one onto Bichu. It's a 4v1 situation and a post plan 2, and it's going to be all up to the hands of Luckity, who is going to be at a dire situation here. A 1v4 and Drunkbean is going to shut things down for Luckity. What a round for Built with Boomers. I mean, I'm flabbergasted.
I'm still waiting for the time when Master is going to actually pop off. I'm really hoping that he can do in attacks. Yeah, because I really want to see a fight being put up by Masters. He has had a bad start right now. That doesn't mean he's going to be having a bad game. He can come back any second now, and that's going to be we're going to be going into the last round of the half, and we see a split push coming in from the attackers. Maybe not. They're all going to be coming into A again, but it's solo push coming in from the Reina. The Reina is going to be peeking up onto the Raze. She's going to be pushed back. There's going to be a 3-man A hold, which is actually pretty clever because the Cypher is going to be holding on to B. There comes the nade, and the Raze is already pretty low on HP. With the nade, and Aki goes for a double, but NCAS runs Sony. What is happening? And the attackers are actually pretty...
He goes for the 3rd kill with the Phantom in his hand onto Master. Just like that, the plan goes down. Onion with the plan, Drunkbean getting the kill onto Luckity. Will Luckity get another kill? Unfortunately, Fugitive is going to end things up for Aki and Drunkbean. That's going to be Kal-El opening holding aggressively onto the pipes here, and he gets taken down by Fugitive. Kal-El unfortunately low on ammo. He was pretty, I don't know, he was pretty aggressive there, unwantedly, I should say. But however, it's safe to say that it's a 2v1 situation, but the Reina is really low and is supposed plan. So Fugitive is also on a really low HP, but if he is able to come out of this, then that's going to be favoring their morale a little bit. But let's see what is going to happen. There comes the recon dart, and it's going to be it's going to be going for a diffuser, and Onion is going to go for the kill on a Fugitive, which means that the first half is under. I mean, it's over. It's all over, and team built with Boom has established an 8-point lead.
I really don't have any words for the first half. I'll be very honest, it was just Gaga and Aki. It was just Gaga and Aki dominating the whole way throughout the first half, and with the double kill coming in with the ultimate of Raze and going for a third. This is not the end gap that we saw in the last two games. There is a very, very small something that has been changed. I'm not really sure what, or this is not the same BWB also we've been seeing for the last two games. They've been playing very aggressive, no more passive holds. They've been going for it. They've been so good this half. And there comes the first round of the pistol round. It's gonna be a full man A push, and Aki gets
Masters loses his life again. Yeah, but however, it's being refragged by Fugitive, and it's a 4v4 situation yet again with the Cypher and the Raze at a really low HP, but the Raze off the opponent team gets healed back, and Zani gets the kill onto Drunkbane. But this is going to be a situation where this is going to be advantageous, but just like that, it's a 2v1 favoring the attacking team, and that's going to be Kal-El, who's going to be the last person alive. He is at a really low HP, and I think it's safe to say that NGAS were able to take this round into their favor. But however, let's see what's going to happen.
We really can't count Kal-El out, or maybe we can count him out now as I was talking. That's the round for the attackers. That's 3-10 in the favor of BWB. BWB had 8-round advantage while going into the defense, and defense is, in my opinion, a pretty easier spot to be. But anything can happen. This is the SMG round coming in for Team NGAS, and they are going to be going for a full buy because they don't want to lose any more rounds anymore. They don't want to take any more exceptions on any round. They want every single round. They're going to be playing it round per round. They want every single one of the kills that is going to be matching. They want all the headshots to be hitting on them. There come they're going to be entry and the flash. Good entry from the attackers because the defenders aren't going to be really holding up on it. Onion goes for the kill onto Sony. That is going to be very good because any kill this round is going to be good for the defenders because they're actually saving. There's going to be a kill coming from the
oh no, unfortunately he wasn't able to connect onto Bichu.
Coming onto Gaga. Gaga's already 50 HP down. He's going to be peeking any second now, and Gaga's going to be taken down as well. Drunkbane is going to be getting a kill onto Masters. Masters is still in a unfortunate position while Drunkbane gets a kill onto one. That's going to be a 2v2 situation. What is happening? It's going to be Bichu who's going to be taking the fourth kill. Bichu almost aced it, but look at he's going to be the one who's going to be getting the last kill for that round. What a round.
Yeah, I mean, luckily delivered the final blow for Team NGAS too, and just like that, from the start of the second half, NGAS were able to win the pistol round and also their bonus round, and now it's gonna be, their second round, which was their SMG buy, and now I should call it's gonna be a bonus round for them because even if they lose it, it's not gonna do much of an impact. But however, this is the round when both of the teams are gonna be having an even matchup, at least when compared to the guns that they have in their hands. But however, you're gonna be see another A side push being undertaken by Team NGAS 2 here, and I don't know if they are planning for a late B rotate, but unfortunately there is no engagement being taken down with that flash. But there is going to be a sudden push onto U-Haul. There is going to be an engagement there. Drunkbane completely missed his shots onto Bichu, and Bichu is going to punish him for it. Luckily finds one onto Onion, and Fugitive goes for the plan. Kal-El goes for the spray onto the crates here, but he gets shut down by Bichu, and this is going to be completely falling under the hands of Team NGAS 2. That was a costly mistake that Onion did there, but unfortunately Gaga was able to get one kill onto Fugitive. And it's still a 1v3 situation. Will Gaga come out of it? Will he be able to get a few more kills and to go for the defuse? Unfortunately, he's giving all of his maximum efforts to make sure that he will be able to clutch it. Gets one kill onto Masters, but unfortunately, Bichu with the 3k is going to end things up for Gaga.
Bichu doesn't want to give up. Bichu's not ready to leave right now. Bichu's already on 18 and 12. He's been playing so well on the attack. He's been getting the 4Ks and 3Ks for his team. And this is going to be a save round coming in for team BWB. Boomers are going to be actually going for the save round because they don't really have a choice. They lost 3 rounds in a row. This is actually looking good for team NGAS. I'm not really sure that what is happening with the duelists of team NGAS. They are supposed to be fragging out. They definitely need to, and now's the time that they do this. And Masters is going to be the one who's going to be popping off by killing Gaga there. It's going to be a complete A push yet again, and there comes a kill onto Masters by Drunkpain, which is going to be refragging him at the next second itself. That there comes the revolver, which is going to be peeking, and Astra is going to be the one who's going to be winning that gunfight. It's going to be a 2v4 situation for the defenders, and that is the last man standing. Aki with the shotgun. Is he going to be getting any more kills? Can he get one? Yeah, he does get one onto Lucati. He's going to be waiting for more kills. Maybe not. He's going to be pushing up onto it. He gets the gun, but he gets taken down by Bichu.
Oh.
Bichu has been playing well, and that is 2 more kills for Bichu in this round, and he's going on 20 and 12.
Yeah, I mean, NGAS 2, I think it's safe to say that NGAS 2 have found their lost momentum because from the start of the second half, they have able to win rounds consecutively, and I should say that Masters is also slowly started to step up his game. Will we be able to see the Masters that we did see for the last 2 maps, which hasn't been activated yet? But let's see how it goes. And from a 10-2, the match is now standing at a 10-6. So I should say that both of these teams are putting up a lot of difficult gunfights, making sure that it's not going to be an easy walk in the park for either one of these teams. Drunkpain is going to be successful in shooting down that information dart, going for the concussion, going for the flash. Unfortunately, that's not going to be finding anyone.
It's a 5-man B-long push that's going to be coming up. There's going to be 2 players inside Hookah, but they aren't going to be stopping this push anytime now. They have to peek it, but they are still going to be holding on to Hookah. The attackers do know there is somebody holding on to Hookah. The first kill comes for Lucati. Drunkpain is the one who's going to be taken down, and that's the one who is flanking. And there comes the plant coming in from the attackers, and there goes double kill from Aki. Aki goes for the third one. Play coming from Aki. Aki goes for the fourth. What are you doing, my man? Goes for the last kill.
Oh my god, just that the momentum just shifted into the hands of Built with Boomers. All kudos to Aki and his shotgun play. What a round, what a play there. He was able to utilize his gun to his ultimate ability. I'm out of words. I'm serious. How many clutch plays are we going to see in this map?
Aki has blown my mind. I don't know what to say. That 4K coming in from up the plant is getting all the 4 plays inside the site. He has been playing it too well, and there comes the push that's going to be coming onto A again. There comes the nade that is slowly and he does hit one more, and he has utilized his ult very well. That's already going to be 2 players on. Karl is going to be taking on Bichu. Karl is going to be going for another peek, which will be successful. And Master is the only one who's going to be getting a pick onto Karl this whole round.
Yeah, off the bat, it's going to be a 4v2 situation, heavily favoring team Built with Boomers here. But however, Masters is going to make things worse for BWB as he gets the kill onto Aki, and it's going to be a 3v2. Fugitive slowly making up his way, gets blinded, and he's going to be falling back towards market. He is the only man remaining, going up against the likes of 3 people from Built with Boomers. Will he be able to connect the shots on Onion? But unfortunately, Onion with the 3k is going to get the kill onto Fugitive, pushing them closer and closer to winning map number 3 and winning the first semi-finals, getting the sweet spot to the finals. And this is pretty interesting.
This has been such a great game for BWB. From the get-go, they had 5 rounds directly in their hand, and after that, going for a 10-2 on the first half. That was huge. That was huge coming from BWB. That's going to be a 3-man hookah hold coming in, while the opponents are also going to be pushing up onto B. This is going to be very, very unfortunate. He's going to be going for the 3, and he's going to push back. There comes what a push coming in from the attackers. That's going to be a 2v3 situation already. Can this be the last round? And will Built with Boomers be the first finalist of Zenminds Esports first Valorant tournament? And it's going to be a 2v5 situation. Both the attackers situation inside hookup, while the
Agents have situated them towards the spike. Onion is going to be playing close to the spike. There is a smoke that he's going to be associating himself with. There comes the information drone that's going to be relaying to his team. And Nucky comes through the teleporter, gets the kill, and that's it. Built with Boomers have seized their spot into their finals. That is the first finalist spot that's been taken from Team Built with Boomers. What a match, what a play. I heavily appreciate Team Built with Boomers, what they have achieved here. Really well played by Gaga, Aki and his team. I mean, take a bow, guys. You deserve it. You deserve the spot.
I'm completely mind blown. I'm not really sure what happened there. It was goosebumps from the get-go. Bichu, who was actually playing very well for Team Ngas, he was trying to put a stand for himself, put a stand for his whole team, but it was disappointing that they had lost this round. And Built with Boomers take the first spot in Zenminds Esports Valorant Tournament, and congratulations, you are going to the finals, Built with Boomers.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing the second semi-finals map, which is going to be relayed in like an hour or so. So we are going to be ending the stream now, but be sure that you will be able to come back in to watch the second semi-finals to know who is going to go against Build with Boomers in the finals in the Zenminds Esports first Valorant tournament. Thank you so much for supporting us, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to Zenminds Esports. Keep supporting us. This is Rocky and Nightwing signing off.